Okay. See here, this should be good. Yeah. Okay. Yep, there we go. That looks good. Yep, okay. We are coming over on YouTube. Live on YouTube. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, and we are live. That is super, super awesome. Here we are. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody tonight? How is everybody tonight? We are live on TikTok Live US Spotlights for the hour. Hey everybody, we are live on TikTok Live US through TikTok Spotlights. It's an honor to be here on TikTok Spotlights. Super, super, super honor to be on TikTok Live Official. Steven, thank you for the lightning bolt, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Again, we do have some missions going on right now. I want you to see here. We do have some missions going on through the Hurricane Hunters. The Hurricane Hunters here, we have the what appears to be a P3 Orion. We have one of these jets that came in from Florida. It flew out, came in from Florida. And we do have a WC-130J as well. So we are witnessing, this is re-strengthening. So we are witnessing Hurricane Lee re-strengthening. Some sonar drops nodes were at 954 millibar, guys. So Hurricane Lee is definitely re-strengthening. Looking at chats over here, John, hello. Ellison, hello. Rachel, happy Sunday. Yes. Again, we are live on TikTok Live US. Tap that follow button and tap your screens. We are live on TikTok Live US for the spotlights. Justin, apparently you haven't been watching the forecast lately. So guys, we do have a lot to talk about here tonight. Again, we have 3 aircraft in the air that's going through the hurricane right now. Now, there has been some talk through the National Hurricane Center. This was last night, and this is now today. They are tracking what could be additional hurricanes on the way. Now, early GFS models are showing, again, we are getting the 18 Zulu here, but the 12 Zulu. Amanda, thank you for subscribing. Hello, Amanda. Connie, thank you. Patriot Girl, thank you. Sarah J. Taylor, thank you. CB Golf Channel, Connie Einfach. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Much, much, much appreciated. So, guys, what we do have here is, as we're taking a peek here at the basin, at the Atlantic Basin. This is Hurricane Lee, mind you. This is Hurricane Lee. Models are showing what could be, in the National Hurricane Center is tracking this right now. We do have what could be a tropical cyclone trying to be formed right where Lee formed. However, this one has shown up on several models to come up and basically ride up into the Hudson Bay. Now, these are early models. This does not mean that this is actually going to happen. These are just some wild models that do show and come up from time to time. But as you see here, there's Lee. Lee's going up into Maine and Nova Scotia, it shows, followed by this second hurricane that appears to come up, hit right into New Jersey, go straight through New York City and Long Island into Connecticut. So, and that's right after Lee comes through. So we do have this that we're monitoring the situation as well. So we are live on TikTok Live US. We are live on the official account over there on the Spotlight. So welcome. So welcome everybody. Welcome. So they are tracking a secondary hurricane that could possibly happen. Again, the National Hurricane Center, what they do is they start looking at those models and seeing if it's possible for a tropical cyclone to form. And they have issued a 40% chance for that cyclone forming. Timothy, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, again, that's about 2.5 weeks out for that second one. It's, again, about 2.5 weeks out. So, yeah, we are pumping it here today, though. We are hyping this up. We are hyping it like no tomorrow because we got 3 aircraft in the air right now. We do have Mission 12, which is part of the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, known as the United States Air Force, WRS. We have Unit 306, which is a WC-130J. Enemy AC-130 above! Some of those. We got one of those that has went through the hurricane twice. We have Mission 14 as well, and Mission 13. Mission 13 is actually a Gulfstream 4. Gulfstream 4 came out of what appeared to be like the Sarasota-Tampa area, and it flew out today over the Bermuda Triangle down, and they are coming up on the back side of it, whereas Mission 14, which is a WP-3D Orion, this P3 is going to come in from the side, and they have been dropping drops nodes all over. You can see all the drops nodes being placed. Good evening, Cheryl. Good evening, everybody. Sad Mascot, thank you. Amanda, I just saw those. Thank you for the goggles. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the goggles. Much, much, much appreciated. So again, what we are looking at now is there is a chance for a second hurricane to be formed. Disturbance number 2 is at a 40% chance. Again, they think that this could definitely happen. They think that there's definitely going to be another tropical cyclone in the making. Now, we don't know if it's actually going to do as these models have said. We can't confirm that. Again, models are models. But this is starting to turn into a very, very active season here, as you see. You know, unfortunately, it looks like possibly New Jersey and New York in this one, but it's way too early to call. We are also loaded in and logged into the HAF system. Now, guys, we do notice something here. The HFSA does take a unexpected west turn at the Bermuda. I want you guys to understand this. Look at the purple line here. That purple line does start to take a west turn for Hurricane Lee. So we need to be careful with that. And also, the GFS is showing this coming straight up and slamming into Halifax, Nova Scotia. So we have a lot going on. We're live on TikTok Live US under the spotlight. So we are in the spotlight tonight. We are in the spotlight tonight. But again, super, super busy night, guys. Thank you all for tuning on in. Kaylee goes, this season is very active. Yes, yes, it is. It is extremely, extremely active. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Sup, Austin, Florida Fisherman? Welcome in. Jeremy, hello, everybody. Welcome to the chats. Let's fill up this chat here. Tap your screens. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Tap your screens. Tap your screens. Has this season been the most active? I mean, it's been pretty active. It's been very, very active. I'm not going to say it's the most active. That's a far fetch, but I will say that it's been very active for an El Nino year. This is very, very, very active. Paulie coming in with the 10 TikToks. Thank you, Paulie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we have 3 missions now. We have 3 active missions. This P3 is about to slam into the eye wall that's trying to form. And guys, I do want to take this moment here to say we have an eye forming. We have an eye forming again, guys. This, as I said, this is going to come back with vengeance. It died down to a category 2, and it is re-strengthening. This is out for blood now, guys. This hurricane is out for blood. Look at that. Look at that evil eye. Again, this is definitely, whoo. show you guys that clean IR look as well. We do have an eye that is going on. We'll load up the 3Ds here for you guys, and we can start to see we do have that eye. Look at that eye. We do have the eye. It is reform the eye. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, tap the follow button. I'm one of the only creators here showing you 3D scans of this actual hurricane. The eye of this hurricane, guys, is absolutely wicked. Tap that follow button. Tap those likes. Again, guys, we have an awesome stream planned here for you guys tonight. So yes, guys, we have this. The models are showing what could be a landfall hit. The models are showing what could be a landfall hit, and that is even through the half system. So we have to monitor this like no tomorrow, guys. We have to watch this. As we're loaded up into the half system, you guys can see here a lot of the models. You got the CTCX1, you have the HFSB, you got the HFSA. All three of those are showing what could take a west turn up near Bermuda. So we have to watch this storm, guys. We have to watch this storm. Again, this is the half system brought to you by NOAA and the National Weather Service. So we have a lot going on, guys. We do have 3 aircraft in the air that are penetrating the hurricane as we speak. We got the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron locked on there in the green. This is a WC-130J. We also have a Gulfstream 4, which is a NOAA aircraft. The target's locked on in the green to show you guys. And we have a P-3 Orion. Target's locked on there. That's about to fly into the eye. Now, guys, I am going to load up here your view of this, so you guys will start to see this load in here. This P-3 we're watching is about to go straight through the middle of this hurricane, guys. Look at that. They are about to pierce the eye wall. And you can see the eye right there. Patriot Girl with the pearl. Weatherman of Tampa Bay. Thank you, Katie. Kathy, thank you, Kathy. So, guys, this is going to be an epic stream here, guys. Super, super, super epic here. Super, super epic. Super epic. So, guys, yes, I'm bringing you live coverage uninterrupted. Patriot Girl coming in with the hanging lights. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, guys, as you see here, you see these targets being locked on by me. These are what we call drops nodes. These are very tall. They're about this tall, and what they do is they get dropped out of the aircraft as they go through the hurricane, and it'll report back speed, temperature, wind direction, barometric pressure, basically everything we need to know about what's happening to this hurricane. Basically everything we need to know about this hurricane, we get it through those drops nodes. So we have this going on, guys. And we do have, this is the National Hurricane Center. National Hurricane Center is tracking what could be a possible second hurricane in the making. Again, tap that follow button. You're only going to hear it here first. You're hearing it here first. We are tracking what could be a second hurricane in the making. Timestamp it, guys, September 10th. I said about it last night, but we'll go with the 10th to be safe. There could be a second formation happening here. Now, again, early models of the GFS show that Lee could very well come up through the northeast area and go into Nova Scotia in the main region. That's Lee there. However, there is a second possible hurricane that could maybe come up. Again, this is just a model, but may possibly try to get very close to the East Coast. So we have to watch it just to see, just to make sure, you know. Again, we got to give you guys the best information possible. We're live on TikTok Live US. We're live on the official account tonight here on TikTok Spotlights. So thank you to TikTok for allowing me to come on Spotlight. and bring you guys the hurricane coverage. So thank you to TikTok official and the headquarters over in Los Angeles for allowing me to go live tonight on Spotlight. Gonna have a great night. Weatherman at Tampa Bay. Thank you for the High Bear and the Roses. Thank you, thank you. Holly, welcome in. Okay, guys, we are live on Spotlight right now. Just got the notification. We are live on Spotlight. Awesome, awesome. Guys, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, be sure to hit that follow button and tap your screens there. Feel free to drop any questions that you may have. Feel free to drop any questions that you may have. What's up, everybody? This is what you guys are looking at. This is Lee. This is the Hurricane Hunters going through Lee. This is the Hurricane Hunters going through Hurricane Lee as we talk. So guys, what we are looking at, we have a P3 Orion right here. We have a WC-130J down here. And we have a Gulfstream 4 down here. So we got 3 aircraft. The P3, we should be getting a drops node any minute now. So good. Hello, 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 everybody. See all the chats coming in. Hello, hello. And guys, we do have the 18 Zulu model runs coming in. We do have some latest updates to show you guys. We're going to be checking these out. We're going to be checking it out and seeing what we have going on for the latest updates. Latest updates to the GFS does show this coming up and taking a turn. It's going to come very, very, very close to Bermuda, it appears. We're going to try to enhance this if we can. Yep, because there should be Bermuda. So let's see here. Yeah, it is. Yep, that's Bermuda. So guys, we're giving you guys the latest updates. We are giving you guys the latest updates here. And guys, just so you do know, the National Hurricane Center here is tracking what could be a second hurricane in the making. Feel free to drop any questions that you may have in the chats, guys. Feel free to drop any questions in the chats. Stark Coyote, what's up, buddy? What's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? No, Margot's out here. Margot's going to be a fish storm. This is a second one that possibly could actually form down in the southern tropical Atlantic. You guys will see right there. So this is Lee, this is Margot, and then what you're looking at is down here. Could be our new hurricane. You guys can start to see here how it starts to try to form. So this is a possible another hurricane. Again, when it comes to disturbances, this is very, 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 very dependent upon it. But this is what we are starting to witness here, guys. This is what we're starting to witness here. So guys, tap your screens there. Mish, thank you for the cat pause. Just saw that. Thank you for the cat pause. So much appreciated. Very much appreciated. What cat is the hurricane at the moment? So it's 128 miles per hour. So when we start taking a look at the hurricane categories, guys, that's going to place at a high-end Cat 3. We are just below a Category 4. Again, this thing is trying to reform with vengeance. I'm going to show you here that the eye wall has reformed. We can see the eye wall has started to reform. So guys, this is what we have going on. This is what we have going on. So guys, tap your screens there, hit that follow button. Tap your screens and hit the follow button there. What is up? What is up? I did, DJ. Yes, I covered Ocean Gate Titan. Yes, I did. Carrie, thank you for the rose. Melissa, thank you for the rose. Lisa and Mel, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Priority Auto Transport with a pizza. I like that name. Priority Auto Transport. Mel with the high bear. Thank you. Hey, Carrie. Hey. Is Connecticut going to get hit? That's a great question. Now, we are tracking what could be a second hurricane. Again, models are models, but, you know, what we have seen is on the half system, 3 of the 6 models are showing this could start taking a west turn when it's in parallel to the South Carolina and North Carolina border. So right at Bermuda. So you guys can see the purple, the green, and even this yellow-orange is starting to turn to the west. This is through the half system, which is through the National Weather Service. We are seeing what could be a second hurricane in the making. And I'm going to show you guys the latest, the 12 Zulu model. We're waiting on the 18 to fully come on in, but we see Lee come up. Now, it's possible. It's possible that, you know, this could turn any which way it wants to go, okay? Now, these are models, but the second models here show that we could have a second hurricane trying to get formed. This is the 4th time it's shown up on models to where it comes up and possibly impacts New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, all of that. So we need to really be watching this, guys, over the next 2 weeks. I hate doing that. I hate moving the field goal post with you guys, but Lee's slowing down. We got a big fast one coming up, possibly behind it. Possibly. We don't know that for a fact, but it's possible. So we are here, you know, again, I hate moving that field goal post for you guys. I said originally between the 12th and the 16th. Well, Lee was like, whoa, put the brakes on that. And now it's looking more like the 16th to the 18th because it slowed down significantly. It started to die out. And as I showed you guys, it is coming back with a vengeance. We have a new eye wall being formed. So, exactly, guys, don't be afraid of this thing. We got to give it some time, you know? We got to really give it some time. Anyone telling you this thing's going to hit a specific city or that it's going to go out to the ocean, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about because the models are changing every single day. So there's no one in here that is a mind reader or, you know, no. We don't know what's going through Lee's mind right now. So I will say Environmental Canada is their version of the United States National Weather Service. They're actively monitoring all of these situations as well. They are actively monitoring them because these are going to come up into their coverage map. I believe their coverage goes down to Virginia for like the coastal because they're like, we want to know what the heck's going on. So again, guys, we are tracking this the best that we can. So please be sure to hit that follow button. Tap your screens there. We're live on TikTok Live US. Spotlights for the hour. Super appreciated. Is the hurricane going to hit Georgia? Then I'm not seeing that as a possibility. I'm really not seeing that as a possibility. Thanks to the Bermuda high. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, you guys are looking pretty good. Once it gets above North Carolina, we're 100% in the blind. DeAndre with a new universe. Mel with High Bear. Lisa with the roses. Lily with the rose. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Cape Cod, please watch the weather reports. Cape Cod, please watch your weather reports. Yeah, the new GFS. This is the new GFS. And guys, we're going to zoom in. Enhance. But guys, the new GFS is coming in, and look at it, guys. Look at this. You are going to be looking at about 100 knot winds, guys. About 100 knot winds. Let's see what the gusts could be. Yes, there is a possible second hurricane in the making, guys. Oh no, look at that. Look at that mess. So we're averaging about 145 kilometer per hour gusts. 145 is appearing to be about 90. So yeah, you're going Van coming in with a galaxy. Van, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you. So guys, what we are tracking here, this is what appears to be Lee. This is Lee on the latest GFS model, and it's showing a very sharp, and it's definitely more west than what it was at the 12 Zulu. Goodbye, Trinity. Tammy, Cat 5s are some of the strongest. They are some of the strongest, well over 200 miles per hour. Caitlin with a heart me, Veronica with a rose. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Veronica, Ven, and Caitlin. So, guys, this is the latest model. You guys, they're loading in as we are watching here. Lisa, thank you. 21Z, thank you for the rose. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Again, we are waiting on these latest models. This appears to be the 16th, guys. This appears to be the morning of September 16th. New model shows us taking a sharp west turn. Look at that west turn. As it comes up, we're going to go to the local on the 8s, and take a look at some of these gusts that you could possibly see up here. Oh, look at that. 87 miles per hour is the highest I can get right there. Right at the boot there on Massachusetts, as this starts to take a very sharp west turn towards Long Island, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Hampshire. And again, this is looking to be September 16th. And tree sap, you know what? You know tree sap? Okay, so guys, let's take a look. We need to go to the regional. Let's take a look at our regional and see what we have going on with this. You know, someone's saying about Sandy 2.0. You know, it's a little worrisome given the fact of what we're seeing on the possible models. But guys, look at this. Look at that. Look how it starts to turn in very sharp to there. Wow. Anthony, welcome to the stream, Anthony. I don't give it a break. And guys, I do want to remind you guys, we have 3 aircraft. Again, the P3 just penetrated the southwest side of the eye wall. The P3 Orion has penetrated the hurricane on the southwest eye wall, and we have a drops node as well. We also do have a WC-130J from the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron from the United States Air Force. They are right here. And we do have a Gulfstream 4 from Florida, from Tampa, Florida, that is out here as well. We are watching this re-intensify extremely. This is at about 129 miles per hour. 129 miles per hour. So we're watching this, and we are seeing the latest models. Now, guys, I do want to take the time to tell you that the National Hurricane Center here is tracking what could be a second hurricane in the making. You heard me right. They are tracking what could be a second hurricane in the making here. Early GFS models, again, early GFS models does show something possibly coming up from the last 4 to 5 model runs here. This is Hurricane Lee, okay? That's Lee on your screen right now. What we are seeing, again, these have been on the models for a bit, but don't take them for verbatim. Nothing is for 100% here. But what could be a second one coming up and getting very close to Delaware, Maryland, North Carolina, Virginia, making a landfall in the New Jersey and New York, basically New York City area, which is wicked, and coming right back up here in about 9 days after the Lee comes up. But again, those are models and nothing is 100% for fact on those, so please don't take them for verbatim in any way, shape, or form. But that's what we are tracking here. That's what we do on this channel, is we track the models and we plot and see how these all progress. But they are tracking that. And you can see here that this is the 5th model run, 5th or 6th model run that shows a hurricane being formed right where Lee did. So again, guys, we're live on TikTok Live US for the spotlights. So thank you very much to TikTok. Melissa, thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hospice RN. Thank you for tuning in. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? So guys, tap your screens there, hit that follow button. Let's get this show on the road. Penny with the roses. Thank you, thank you. Oh, doing well. We're live on TikTok Live US Spotlights. It's a pleasure to have TikTok corporate and headquarters out in Los Angeles allowing me on Spotlights tonight to show you guys live uninterrupted hurricane coverage. Now, we are looking at some latest models here. The National Hurricane Center is tracking what could be a second hurricane in the making here. So we have this disturbance number 2 out, and we currently have 3 aircraft penetrating. Well, I don't know if the Gulf Stream is going to penetrate. I will say that we do know the C-130 has penetrated, and I know the P-3 has penetrated. But yeah, I don't think the Gulf Streams penetrate. But we do have 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4, possibly 5 drops nodes that was near the eye wall. So they're probably going to be going after this for the next couple of hours, which is absolutely insane. Penetration is not a funny word when it comes to hurricanes, especially penetrating it from the rear. That happens quite a bit, especially by big, long things like a C-130 and a P-3 Orion. So guys, what we do have here is I want you guys to witness this. I'm going to pull it up on my secondary piece of software here. This is the eye. The eye is starting to reform here. I'm going to show you we do have a new eye wall in the formation. We're going to take this to 3D and show you guys. You can see the eye is starting to form here. And when we switch over to the long wave, look at that long wave. We have a clear eye. As I enter that eye wall, look at that, guys. Look at that. We have an eye wall that is down to the surface. This thing is coming back for a vengeance. It's nearing category 4 strength again. And look at the size compared to Puerto Rico. This is Puerto Rico down here, guys. And look at this giant hurricane. Absolutely insane. Again, thank you guys for all the gifts. It is very much appreciated. The gifts go back into the stream. I buy equipment and software for the stream. I've always done that since OceanGate. So thank you very, very, very much. But yes, we do have the Hurricane Hunters new updates coming through. We are awaiting the data from all the drops nodes. This was, oh dear lord, 953 millibar. Woo! We're actively seeing this re-intensify, guys. We are actively watching this, okay? This penetration was 956. This one was 954. Now this one was 953. We are watching this re-intensify. So guys, thank you all for the follows. Thank you. This is basically, this is like a mile per hour away as of right now from a category 4. Okay, this was 129 miles per hour and it's 130 for a cat 4. So this is going. Now be mindful, guys, there is a possible second hurricane that is trying to form. What we're seeing is there's convection off of the Cape over here that could form yet a second hurricane. Now, early GFS models have been showing this. This is that second hurricane, guys. So what we're seeing is Lee's coming up. Lee on the GFS shows that it could slam into Massachusetts and Maine and New Hampshire. Okay. We are watching this, though. This is possibly a second hurricane. Denise. So I am one of the most trusted here on TikTok. I actually go over the science of everything that happens. That's why I have a lot of viewers in here. I have some of the most accurate information. Again, I get all my information straight from the National Hurricane Center here. This is all the NHC. I don't go out and make wild predictions or forecasts. I've been doing this since 2016. So I'm not here to tell you guys, again, I'm not going to sit here and say, yep, it's going to hit Massachusetts. What I'm saying is, hey, guys, be aware. We have some alignment between the GFS and Euro models that show this could happen. But, you know, pretty much if you're from Virginia North, just, hey, we need to watch this. I actually called the formation of Hurricane Lee and part of the track, good bit of this track so far, about 2 weeks ago before anyone else did on this app. Well, you know, Mike is getting a lot. I don't have any bad things to say about Mike's weather page. Mike did just go on CNN, and he lost a lot of followers and stuff because of that. I feel bad for the guy. I feel real bad for Mike. You know, I really feel bad for Mike. He finally got some spotlight on CNN as a creator like me, as an analyst, and he just got shit on from going on CNN. So I feel so bad for him. But again, you guys see this again. I'm not using no windy app or anything like that. I'm actually giving you guys the raw information and raw data. Mike owns Mike's weather page. He's a really chill dude. He has a little bit of different approach than I do. I'm very much in your face, and I'm like, hey guys, you know, I'm very on the news side. I cover news. He's very like this, like, he's from Florida, you know, so he's like really chill back, drinking a Coors Light, you know. He's like, hey, yeah. Again, Mike's a really chill dude. Mike is a really chill dude. I have no complaints about him whatsoever. I am from Pennsylvania. I am from ye old Mason-Dixon line. You know, Pennsylvania is full of history, and we have a good bit of our own type of weather. We have our own weather system thanks to lake effect. So it's super woohoo. Kevin, the Euro has shifted west a bit as well. Again, it shifted west. But guys, what we are looking at here, please be mindful. These are models. Again, on my streams, I show you guys models and we track the models and see what type of trends there are. But this is Hurricane Lee. This is Lee. This is Margot, okay? This is a 2-week projection. Shows that possibly Lee could come up into the Nova Scotia, Massachusetts, Maine area. What we're tracking is what could be the second hurricane. This second hurricane could possibly come up, go through North Carolina, Kitty Hawk, through Virginia Beach, come up into the Bay near Washington, D.C., Toms River, Atlantic City, come up through New York City. I'm gonna enhance this and show you guys what this model has been showing here. So what we have here is, this is Lee. Okay, this is Hurricane Lee. Lee comes up. Second unnamed hurricane comes up. There's North Carolina. There's Virginia. There's Maryland. There's Delaware. Can't forget our friends in Delaware, New Jersey, New York City. And it comes right in. I'm going to even enhance this further, guys, with some locality information for you guys. You guys can find your cities here. We got New York City. We got Brentwood. We got Toms River here. Philadelphia, Boston. As this starts to come up, this is Lee, mind you. This is Lee. And then you got this second one that could possibly come up. Again, not guaranteed, but could possibly come up very close to New York City there. Long Island, you can see here 69 giggity 69 miles per hour on Long Beach. New York City, Long Island here, and go on up. And again, that's a model. Nothing's guaranteed with models. Models change every day, but we've been seeing this possibly. And again, you heard it here first. You know, I am one of the most trusted with the models. I don't sit here and tell you guys, yeah, this is exactly what's going to happen. There's so many fake content creators on here. Bald news guy who will sit here and try to, like, he used Hurricane Irma tracks to say that that was Hurricane Lee, and it's like, why are you doing that? That is fake news. Don't do that. But again, I sit here and I tell you guys, I go over the models and reassure you guys that whatever you hear elsewhere is probably fake. You know, I've been doing this. I'm a storm chaser. I own a Tornado Interceptor vehicle known as Interceptor 1. Again, I do this stuff. I do extreme storm chasing. And I've been featured on CBS, NBC News, the Weather Channel, Good Morning America. When is the second storm supposed to reach? You're looking about, again, models suggest possibly the late end of September. Like 25th, so very late end of September. Guys, tap that follow button there. Alyssa, thank you. Veronica, Megan, thank you. Sarah, 767, nice airplane. Thank you for the roses and Oscars, Mom. Thank you, guys. Again, we're live on TikTok Live US. Thank you to TikTok headquarters in Los Angeles for putting me on the spot. Well, thank you for putting me on the spotlights here. Really, really, really enjoy this here. Again, guys, I do this for a living. I'm a full-time content creator, been a journalist for many, many, many years. So this is nothing new for me whatsoever. And within a couple weeks, I'll be in a new live studio. Do I ever shut up? No, I get paid to talk. So no, I never shut up. I get paid to talk, guys. Let's take a look here at the National. Again, we have that Gulfstream 4 over here on the southwest side, entering the west side of the outer bands of the hurricane. This is a Gulfstream 4 that flew out of Miami. Not sure what is going on here. 49. Okay, so the C-130, I don't see any observation, but it's possible that the C-130 is possibly done. I don't know. That C-130, we haven't had a track on that C-130, guys. Time of last report was on 1949, and then we have the P3. Can we get some tracking possibly on this aircraft? Because typically we see their observations say last report, you know, but for some reason we're not getting a transponder out at C-130 here. Let me try to see if we can pull them up on C mode. Give me a second, guys, here, because I want to make sure that we're all Gucci here with this. This is straight. Yeah, that's straight north there. Huh. I don't have a track on them whatsoever. Huh. Not quite sure what's going on here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Any of my guys here in the chat here, anyone else follow the Hurricane Hunters? Do we know what's going on with 306? Because we don't have an observation out. We also don't have observations on any other, so I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna worry too much here, because if we don't have obs, why don't we have obs? We should have obs. Okay. They okay, well, maybe they're done. Maybe they're done. I'm not gonna worry too much, but they could be done. But I'm not seeing any observations saying that they're done. But we don't have that on anyone else, so not gonna worry too much. But we do know that the P3 is still out here, and that Gulfstream 4 is still out here. Hey, first time viewer Debbie, thank you for tuning on in. Thank you. Oscar's one with a finger heart. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we don't have observations on any other one, so I'm not gonna worry too much. I tried getting him on the mode C. I can't get mode C, but that's probably because he's a C-130. Typically we have tracking though on military aircraft. It's just the fighter jets we don't have tracking. and obviously stealths and stuff like that. But speaking of which, new bombers coming out, new B-52. For everyone who knows, B-52s are like big planes that go and drop nukes on people, or do carpet bombings. Brand new one coming out. It's called the B-52J. It's got Rolls-Royce engines. Vicky. Rolls-Royce engines, like most expensive engines possible. CJ with a butterfly. Thank you very much, CJ. Thank you. Okay, guys, so let's take a peek here. Let's take a sneak peek again. I give you guys the actual discussion here. So hurricane will be going north here. Lemon to Buddy, thank you, Veronica. Thank you. Matches your shirt. Yeah, you gotta love Pittsburgh, guys. Gotta love Pittsburgh. Okay, guys, we are reading this. Lee has continued to become better organized today. The eye has become more apparent in both infrared and visible satellite imagery this afternoon, and reconnaissance aircraft reports indicate that the eye has contracted today. Contractions! An Air Force Reserve Hurricane Hunter aircraft that is currently investigating Lee has measured peak 700 millibar flight level winds of 112 knots and SFMR winds of 106. Near the conclusion of the earlier NOAA P-3 aircraft mission, an eyewall drops node measured mean boundary layer winds in the lowest 150 meters of the zone of 117 knots, which supported surface winds of around 100 knots. Based on the improved satellite presentation and a recent SFMR wind report, Lee's initial intensity has been raised to 105 knots. As mentioned this morning, the vertical wind shear over Lee appears to have decreased as the upper level outflows become better established over the southern and southwestern portions of the storm. Some further reduction in shear is anticipated during the next day or so, and Lee is expected to re-strengthen during that time. That's what we're witnessing, is the re-strengthening process. The National Hurricane Center intensity prediction calls for steady intensification, guys, during the next 24 hours or so, and Lee is forecast to regain Category 4 status tonight or early Monday. Guys, if you stay watching my live stream, we will watch this son of a bee turn into a Cat 4 again. We will watch it turn into a Cat 4. After that time, the slow motion of the hurricane could cause the water beneath the hurricane to cool due to upwelling, which is likely to cause Lee's intensity to plateau or weaken slight during the middle portion of the forecast period. By days 4 and 5, increasing southwesterly shear is likely to cause weakening. However, Lee's wind field is expected to expand by that time, and Lee is forecast to remain a strong hurricane through most of this week. Lee is moving west-northwest or 7 knots at 300 degrees. Okay, guys, when you look at this like this, I'll draw it for you guys. For those who don't know anything about, and this isn't being rude, but for those who don't know anything about how, what degrees mean and everything, so when you look at it, you got this, okay? So this is 360, also known as 0 degrees. This is 180. This is 90. This is 270, okay? So 300, when you do the math here, you got 90 degrees. So you're looking at basically this here, maybe a little bit further south, but that's 300 degrees. Yes, the quadrants. Yep, exactly. 7 knots. Lee is expected to move slowly northwestward during the next couple days as its forward progress is impeded by a high-pressure ridge located to the northwest of the storm. By Wednesday, a mid-latitude trough moving across the Great Lakes region and into the northwestern United States should weaken the ridge and allow Lee to turn. The Euro model has trended faster with the northward progression of Lee late in the period, and there's a little less spread in the guidance at day 5. The update NHC tracks forecast is very similar to the previous track, but has trended a bit faster later in the period. Users should be reminded not to focus on the exact forecast track, especially at the longer range, as the average day 4 and day 5 track errors are about 145 to 200 miles respectively. So, again, we can only see a good 3 days out, guys. Please be mindful. We can only see a good 3 days out. Guys, tap your screens there. Elbow with finger hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, guys, we are live on TikTok Live US for the spotlights. Spotlight is awesome. And guys, we have the 18 Zulu coming on in. Again, models are models. Don't trust these in any way, shape, or form. But look at this. Would you trust cookies your ex made you? No, exactly. So don't trust these models. Brad coming in with the Gusta Groundhog. Thank you, buddy. Thank you there. Again, I gotta see here, but I think I need this to go into there. Okay, so now we should actually have that. Cool. Okay, so let's see here. I should be able to actually hear those now. So here's that second hurricane, guys, that we could be possibly seeing. Not guaranteed in any way, shape, or form, but this is possible. So Stacy, we're seeing it basically from Massachusetts to Nova Scotia. We got to wait until like the 3 a.m. Euro to figure out a little bit better, though. A little bit better. What is your favorite fact? What is your favorite fact? That's a good question. Well, I mean, favorite fact. I mean, I would have to say that polar bears are not white, they're clear. Polar bear, the hair on polar bears are not white, they are clear. In Euro's about 3 to 4 a.m. About 4 a.m. About 4 a.m. for the Euro. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome with all the gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Again, all gifts go back into the stream. All money given goes back to the stream. Buy equipment, software, fun things to do on stream for you guys. Sarah with the 10 roses. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Holly with cowboy hat. With the cowboy hat. Thank you. Better tomorrow. I'm having a pretty good day. How are you doing? There? I want to see a dragon. A dragon that breathes fire. Do you think Texas is going to see anything? Gracie, I really don't. I really don't. Avocado with a rose and CJ with another butterfly. Thank you. That's good, buddy. That is good. Holly with a sail away. Reminds me of Jimmy Buffett when I hear sail away. So, the cuddle with me. I love the horn. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. So, we are watching what could be a second hurricane in the making, guys. And I posted a video about this as well. Look at that thing. Holy jeebus. My oh my. Look at that, guys. I am curious here. 195, 210. Auction it off. 210. 210. Going to the dirty side. 210. Ooh, what? 211. 211. Damn. 211. What does 211 give us, guys? What does 211? Who's good with math? Who is good with math, guys? 211. dinosaur. I saw a dinosaur in Washington, D.C. It was also the day I got COVID. We went down right before New Year's, and you walk into the Smithsonian. There's a big-ass dinosaur sitting right there in front of you with the elephant and all that. Little did I know I'd be getting COVID out of that trip. But, yeah, that was like right when... That was 2020 into 2021 or something like that. A couple years ago. Yeah, so week cap 4 for the gust. For a gust, mind you, not sustained, but for a gust. Thank you, Cheryl and Holly. You guys are awesome. Look at that, though, guys. 126 knots, 130. 130, 100. What were you? 130. I see 130 something. Where was it? 132. 130. Wow. That's insane, guys. That is insane. That's insane. What day is the turn expected? Veronica, that's a great question. The turn is supposed to happen on the 13th, so 3 days. 3 more days for that turn. 3 more days for the turn. Guys, tap your screens there. Tap your screens. We're live on TikTok Live US under Spotlight. We're live on the Spotlight. Super, super appreciated. Again, you guys are absolutely awesome here. Is it going to hit Minnesota? Yes, this thing is going to jump up and take out the Twin Cities. Yes, Star. Yes. Yes, it will. Quote me on it. I'm joking. Nova Scotia, Canada. Hello, Rebecca. Hello. West Virginia, Onyx. Georgia, you guys are, I think you guys are going to be super fine with Lee. I really, really do think you guys will be super fine with Lee. I would not start to like freak out about that any way, shape, or form. Onyx, West Virginia is a landlocked state, buddy. But some bands, depending on if it turns west into Virginia or Maryland of either one of these, then you may want to be like, woohoo. This is pivotal weather. We're looking at the latest GFS run, guys. This is the latest GFS run. Oh, hello. 131. How dare you? How dare you do the dirty? This thing's doing the dirty. Because we don't know what she plans to do. Let's see what this one shows here. 211. Is it 212? 212. It may sustain it then. If this was to come true, 212, this thing could most likely sustain around that 212 mark. 214. 214's highest. 214. 133. It may sustain if it does sustain, but what pressure are we dealing with on this second one? Okay, so let's see what the... Damn, 936. Look at that. 936 off the coast of Florida and the Bahamas. Dang. Guys, tap your screens. Avocado, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Avocado. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. We got a perfect eye wall in the making. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at the 3D on this thing, guys. Hit that follow button if you're not doing it already. Don't be lame. Look at that. We have an eye wall. Look at the eye wall, guys. Look at that. Look at it. This is Lee, guys. Oh, look at that eye wall. Yeah, we have an eye wall. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That is an insane eye wall. That means that she's probably going to get, like they said, Cat 5 tonight. Or not Cat 4 tonight. Cat 4. It was a Cat 5. Dropped down. Cat 5 went to Cat 4. Went to Cat 2. Now re-strengthening back to a Cat 4. Look at that, guys. Can you believe that? That is absolutely insane. That's insane here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. And when I show you guys that clean, look at that. That's an eye wall. That is straight through. That is straight through, guys. That is straight through. Dang. And guys, 30 frames. It formed in 30 frames. Look. Look at that. Look at that eye wall. Look at that, guys. Look. We have a new eye. It formed it so quickly. Speaking of which, guys, let's go check on our boys and girls. Let's go check on our boys and girls. Okay, the P3s came out. The P3 is over there. 953, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Penetration at 118. Okay. So the pressure went down, but the maximum flight level wind was a little bit less. Interesting. Well, guys, look at this. The Gulf Stream is heading back to Florida. The Gulf Stream is heading back to Florida, guys. It came out. It circled around the entire hurricane, dropping drops nodes all around the hurricane. They dropped them the whole way out too. What they are doing is they are making sure that this SOB is turning north instead of hitting Florida. They are making sure that this SOB is going to go north. Look at that. I haven't seen them drop drops nodes this far out. All of these. Okay, guys, mind you, all of these are drops nodes the whole way out. They are making sure that this SOB is going to turn north because I think they got a little worried. Dang. A drops node. It's a big long tube that they drop out of the airplane, and what it does is it goes down and it's able to actually hit actually get the pressurization, the wind speeds. That's how it's actually categorized. That is just wow. They're making sure that this thing is going to turn north. They're not taking no chances. They are not taking any chances here, but we still do have, I think we still do have that P3 unless that P3 goes somewhere. But yeah, guys, that's what we have. Let's take a look. 949. That is getting close there. This thing keeps changing, though. This thing definitely keeps changing here. There's that second one that they were starting to, that has shown up. How can they make it? They don't make it, Elizabeth. They don't make a hurricane turn north. You have different pressurizations. You have high pressure, low pressure in the atmosphere, and that's kind of what steers a hurricane. But when you're talking about re-strengthening like this, they produce their own environment, so it's questionable as to what can all actually be done with it. Guys, tap your screens there. Tap that follow button, guys. And thank you guys all for the gifts. Much, much, much appreciated here. Giving you guys lots of information. Yeah, so Jackson, yeah, so they're looking at what could be a second hurricane in the making here, right over here, disturbance number 2. And what we've been tracking is on the Atlantic Basin here, the Atlantic Basin. So this is Lee. Lee's here, Margot's over here. As they progress up, there's possibly a second hurricane that gets made right where Lee is now, that can possibly come up and get kind of close to the United States. Again, it's a model, so nothing is 100% for fact, But that's what we do see is Lee starts to leave and go north there with Margot, and then this other one could come up behind it from some remnants of Lee, and it starts to turn in a little bit west more. The hurricane can produce its own environment. So, again, you guys are hearing this here first. You guys are hearing this here first. Not hyping it up because it's a model, and models can and do change actively. But just be aware that you may start hearing people talk about this second hurricane coming up. But I would be very cautious about following them and listening to what they say, because a lot of content creators on here that, you know, they know very, very, very little about weather. I've been doing this since 2016, so I'm very credible with it. What's the thing at the north towards Europe? That's just the pressure. That's usually some remnants of like Adelia, Franklin. That's the jet stream that can come down. Our jet stream we get from Canada and goes back up into Canada typically. And then it goes up and hits over near Iceland and Greenland and gets pushed over into Europe. LMJ with the 7 big loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is the second one that we are watching here. Nothing right now is credible with it, just that we may start to see something try to form. That's all we know, is that it may try to form. Honestly, I mean, the National Hurricane Center is going to be your best website here, NHC, nhc.noaa.gov, and going under their 7-day graphical. This is where it gets into a lot of intenseness. Sorry. Constantly need to keep drinking here. But because we can look at different pressures and see. So nhc.noaa.gov is going to be your best way. LMJ with the golden trumpet. 9 of them. 9 golden trumpets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jeremy, we have Hurricane Lee that's coming up and possibly a secondary. Possibly a secondary. Again, Michigan's looking good, guys. I wouldn't worry too much about Michigan. You guys are really up there. Haha. Thank you for the 11 fires. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dancer, Nova Scotia, please watch the weather up there. Please watch the National Hurricane Center here and Environmental Canada, because Nova Scotia could possibly be on the target run for this, for Lee. Taylor's version, Tennessee's inland, guys. Again, guys, if you're north of North Carolina and you're on the coast, if you're on the East Coast and you're north of North Carolina, you may want to just be watching this, because these things can and do change very quickly. So you need to be cautious, okay? North of North Carolina, so Virginia up. If you're in Virginia and you're north and you're near the East Coast, you need to watch this, because we are tracking what could be turning into you guys. You know, we are seeing the HFSA, the HFSB, the CTCX. These 3 models show this possibly coming into the west up near Norfolk. So, you know, it could get a little close. Again, we don't know fully what could happen. We have to do our very, very best on this. So please be mindful of that, you know, that we could see this take a turn. Hector, welcome to the stream, Hector. Guys, tap that follow button if you're not doing it already. Tap that follow button here. Connecticut, gotta watch this, guys. You have to be cautious. If you're in Virginia and you're north, you have to be cautious with this, because things can and do change. Massachusetts, the same thing. If you're north of Virginia, I'm saying if you're north of Virginia. If you are north of Virginia and north. So yeah, you guys, again, New York, New Jersey, you guys are north of Virginia. Again, north of Virginia. That's a big thing, guys. North of Virginia. I hope you guys know that New York and New Jersey is north of Virginia. Brian, it's possible. I mean, it's possible. Again, not going to sit here and say, yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Again, it could possibly happen. Brittany, thank you. Hector, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Mad. So it's not even the eye. You're not too worried about the eye. The eye for landfall, that you gotta be more worried about the outer bands. Those outer bands is what basically can generate tornadoes, and a lot of tornadoes. When you're talking about MCVs and all this stuff, the outside of the hurricane is actually more dangerous than the inside of a hurricane, because when those bands whip around, that's where you get tornado outbreaks. So you have to be cautious on those. Have to really be cautious on those. So guys, we're starting to see this come up here again. We're going to switch over to the Northwest Atlantic here. Take a look, guys. This is Lee, okay? This is the latest path for Lee. Latest path for Lee possibly comes up and hits Massachusetts, Long Island, Rhode Island, comes up in New Hampshire, Maine, comes up in between, literally right between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, and then possibly what could be the second hurricane comes up. Whoops, sorry. Possibly could come up here. You know, we don't know for a fact. This is what's on a run. So this is a second one. This is coming up possibly coming up behind Lee. Again, not going to sit here and say it's 100%, but this is possible. Guys, hit that follow button if you're not doing it already. Tap that follow button. Brian, thank you. Brittany, thank you guys again. Again, Jada, again, anything is possible. You're north of Virginia, so anything is possible. Okay, so mind you guys, this could be the second one, so I want to go through this. Lee comes up. This is Lee. This is on the 16th, September 16th. Overnight, September 17th. 16th, 17th of September. Okay, then what we see is this one possibly coming up. This is here, September 23rd. This is what is it? What is it, guys? 6 days later. 6 days later. So this is 6 days now. The question is Lee going to leave a cold wake that could affect this? That's very possible, but we don't know, you know? We don't know. You know, rain, you could be looking anywhere from 5 to 8 inches of rain. 5 to 8 inches of rain. That's a lot. That's a lot of rain. Brittany Slack, thank you for the Hi Bear. Weatherman of Tampa Bay. Thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome with the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are super, super, super awesome here. I love these songs here. Music is on fire tonight. The music is on fire tonight, guys. We've had enough rain in Connecticut this summer. Totally can understand. Totally can understand. Stacy with the finger heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, new model. So guys, look at that. Lee's here. Lee comes up. Hello. And then what looks to be possibly a second one just right there taking the same path. It could be a double whammy in 1 week. In 1 week, could possibly see 2 hurricanes take the exact same path. Now that is historical. That would be historical if this is actually correct. If this is actually correct, you know. Joey, I don't change my mind. What are you talking about, buddy? I don't change my mind. So guys, this is concluding the TikTok Live US Spotlight. Thank you all who tuned in for Spotlight. I'm going to be live continuous here as well tonight. You don't got to go anywhere. I was live from 6 to 7 p.m. for TikTok Live Spotlight. So if you tuned in through the Spotlight feature, thank you very, very much. Now guys, so what we see here is this could be a second hurricane here. The National Hurricane Center is tracking what is a disturbance out here as well. Look at this. So this is a second disturbance that could happen. Joey. So guys, what we have here is a disturbance number 2. Disturbance number 2. This could turn into a tropical cyclone. This very well could turn into a tropical cyclone, which turns into a hurricane. It starts as a tropical depression, then goes tropical storm, then goes Cat 1 hurricane. But this is where we are looking at. Caribbean Girl, thank you for the TikToks, the Tickety Talks. Weatherman Tampa Bay with the finger hearts, and Stacy with finger hearts. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, guys, what we are looking at here is a possible second one. Whoosh. Whoosh. When is this supposed to hit? 16th, 17th, and then possibly a second during the 24th, 23rd, 24th. No. Best Life by Becca. I do not support the Windy app whatsoever. The Windy app's not that credible. I get all my stuff directly from the actual NOAA. We get the model straight here. We don't use any of that stuff. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Windy. And then, guys, this shows what could be a Nova Scotia hit. So Nova Scotia could possibly get a double whammy. A double whammy. That would be insane if Nova Scotia took 2 direct hits in 1 week. I think that Canada would be like, okay, what do we have to do for you guys? Like, what the hell happened to you? Like, why did we get hit with 2 hurricanes in 1 week? Poor Nova Scotia. If this is the case, poor Nova Scotia. So guys, tap your screens. Tap your screens. Arlena. Yikes. Arlena. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, we definitely see Lee has a good chance. And again, I'm going to show you guys latest here. Definitely, it looks like it's possible that Lee could come on up and definitely go up into Nova Scotia. That's a big thing here. Going to go straight between New York and Nova Scotia. And what could be a second hurricane here could come up as well and do that. So, Elena, watch the weather. Watch the weather forecasts that come out as this gets closer. Stephanie Barker, thank you for the rose. Thank you. You guys are super awesome. So guys, we do have the hurricane hunters out there. We had a couple missions today. Guys. The P3 is about to penetrate the eye wall, guys. This P3 Orion's gonna penetrate the eye wall. We have a clear eye wall back. It does have an eye again. It grew this eye within a couple hours. This thing This hurricane is mad, mad, mad. When I say this hurricane's mad, I mean the hurricane is downright pissed off, is what it is. So here we are, guys. Here we are. So guys, tap your screens there. Tap your screens. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. This P3. These guys, these men and women are downright nuts because they fly through the middle of a hurricane, okay? They fly through the middle of a hurricane. It's very mad. It went from a low-end category 2 to what's going to be a category 4 all in one day. It goes from a cat 2 to a cat 4 in one day, most likely. So yeah, it's definitely going to be mad. It's not exaggerating there, buddy. It's really not exaggerating, and you're about to get banned by my mods, so thank you. Possum Pup, what's up? Cox Beth is in the house. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Bang, bang. So guys, we definitely do have some storms that will be coming into the East Coast. Definitely some storms that will be coming in to the East Coast.
Winds in the east, mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin.
We got some stuff coming in, guys. We got some stuff coming on in. Again, the National Hurricane Center is tracking what could be a second hurricane in the making. You're hearing that right. A possible second hurricane in the making. And guys, we are live on YouTube as well. If you did not know, we are live on YouTube as well. Again, you guys are able to see the full HD version if you prefer that. We are live on YouTube as well, giving you guys the same exact content on both. So Hurricane Margot's out here. Hurricane Margot is not going to really do anything. She's just going to stay on out there. She's just going to stay on out there. You got Hurricane Lee that's going to expect to come up here. Once it gets up to Virginia, we don't know what it's going to do. We really don't know what it's going to do. And then we could have this second hurricane start to get formed, as you see here. The second hurricane could possibly come up and go straight through. But again, those are models, and models are not 100% accurate. They do change every single day, every 4 hours, 6 hours. Amanda, yeah, and then it started turning more and more east. So as you guys see here, this is Lee, this is Margot. Lee, Margot, and then this is where this third one could possibly come out of. Look at this, guys. And a lot of this has to do with the high pressure. Pay attention to the high pressure that basically Margot and Lee traps that Bermuda high pressure. Right here's that high pressure, and it's basically allowing it to basically turn. So basically that high pressure is what could screw this over. Oh no, Julie. So guys, why did your mods block me on TikTok? Now I can't get your updates. What's your username? What's your username there? Because we had a rogue mod last night. We had a rogue mod last night that unfortunately was just banning people for no reason. Guys, again, I do apologize here. Ryan, hey, thanks for the update. No problem, Ryan. No problem at all, guys. You guys are fantastic here. You guys are super fantastic here. You guys are super fantastic there. There we go. Now I can actually see the chat. Simplicity Cat. Or Simplicity K. Simplicity K. Simplicity K there, Cheryl. Simplicity K. It wasn't me. Caitlin goes, it wasn't me. Oh, no. I think it's Shaggy every time I hear that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay. It's okay. I'm going to have to say that that was most likely a that other mod. There you go, Simplicity K. There you go. Ryan, welcome. Kay, welcome over here on the YouTube. Welcome to YouTube as well, guys. Again, favoring both those who want to watch on desktop or even on their TV. You can do that now on my YouTube channel. If you're out and about and you want to listen on the phone, that also works too. Tommy Taylor with the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Is Connecticut going to get hit? Again, we're not 100% sure. Steven and Dez and Best Life by Becca. Thank you guys for all the gifts here on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. So guys, what we are witnessing here is possibly a third hurricane in the making. Black Mamba, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you guys come up and see, Lee does look like it could take a possible impact up here near the Massachusetts, Maine, and Nova Scotia area. So again, Connecticut, I mean, you guys, thankfully, again, y'all can thank Long Island for kind of like being your protector from these, but you could still see some good amount of surge. You could see some good amount of surge. So Connecticut, just watch the weather, watch the forecast. That's a big thing. There's this one guy who keeps saying on TikTok that the East Coast is completely in the clear. Is that incorrect? Yes, Christian. So anyone who says that this thing is 100% going out to the ocean, don't listen to them. They are not 100% accurate in any way, shape, or form. They don't know. Even the best forecasters don't know what's going to happen here. So you really need to just take this cautiously and just, you know, watch the forecast. Every day there's a new update. Ashley with the heart me. Thank you, Ashley. News has a storm going out to sea. Again, Cole Colonel there. Don't know how you go by your username, but again, we don't know that. That's not a fact. We don't know that. Coxbeth, so are we pretty sure now that it's not going to turn west anymore? Well, Coxbeth, what we do know here is that it's going to, it has a good chance of definitely coming up near the Massachusetts, Maine, Nova Scotia area. It's possible it could take a west turn up into that little cove here up near Cape Cod, Nantucket and all that. That is possible. What we have to watch is this possible third hurricane that could come up right behind Lee and take a similar path that appears to get much closer to the coast. So that's what we need to do. Anna Lehar, are you trained in this? Yes, I've been doing this since 2016. Yes, I've been doing this since 2016. This is nothing new to me. What are the dates? 16th to 17th, maybe the 18th for Lee. 16th to 18th for Lee. The second one that, again, we don't fully know, could actually be later in this month around the 25th. Coxbeth coming in with the whale diving. Thank you, Coxbeth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No name. Is it going to Kentucky, buddy? You live in a landlocked state. You live in a landlocked state. How bad do you think the damage could be in the Cape if it were to get hit? You know, I wouldn't be worried as much of wind damage. Yeah, wind damage could definitely, on older homes, for definitely cause issues. But near the coastal, I would definitely say the surge would be more of a concern to me. Again, guys, so I see a lot of people are asking like Virginia and that type of stuff. Please be mindful here. So Virginia's right here. Virginia's down and around. Oh, Virginia's down and around here. Okay. So Lee appears to come up again right here. I would say right here, we don't know what's going to happen. It could turn in, it could turn up, it could turn out. We don't know. This here, again, this is going to be a 24 48 hour storm. We're going to know what's going to happen in the final 24 to 48 hours. So that's a big thing. What we also have to watch is possibly this second one that comes up and it takes a similar path a week later. This is about a week later as it comes up, you know? So again, this gets much closer to the east is what these models have been showing here for quite a bit. So we need to really just be cautious with this. That's a big thing. Virginia Beach here and getting prepped just to be safe. Getting prepped is never a bad idea. Whatever you get, you can always use later. Just make sure you don't buy any fruit stuff or anything like that, like toilet paper. Yeah, you can buy that if you want. You know, make sure if you were to buy stuff now, make sure that it's gonna last for a good week and 2 weeks. You know, that's a big thing. How about New York? Again, New York, you guys are north of Virginia. Things can happen with this. Things can definitely happen in turn. Thank you very much, Mia. Thank you. And thank you for the confetti and the roses. Thank you, Mia. I love your hair. I love the blue hair with the blonde at top. Really nice. Donna, thanks, Austin. You are welcome, Donna. You are welcome. If it becomes one, what's the next name? I forgot. You know, that's a great question. I didn't look past Margot, but what we can do is take a look here at the names that the Noah has. We would be on Nigel or Ophelia. Nigel or Ophelia. Nigel, Ophelia. Emily coming in with 10 lightning bolts and Red Dead. Thank you for the high bear. So guys, this could be Nigel. This could be Nigel or Ophelia. We don't know, but it could be Nigel or Ophelia. Weatherman Riz. Not Kira. Ha! Guys, you're super awesome with all the gifts. I really appreciate it. We are expanding the studio here and making some upgrades to the lighting, so all those definitely go and help. Like Brian, even a single TikTok definitely helps. Brian, thank you. So guys, what we do have here, this is definitely something that we are watching. It's a progression track. We do have here the 7-day tropical outlook. Again, this is known as disturbance number 2. Disturbance number 2 shows a 40% chance of a tropical cyclone formation. As we begin to look here in the basin, what we see here is Lee will start to work his way up. Lee starts to come on up here. And then what we have here is down here is where that other one could get formed. It could be Nigel. Nigel appears to get formed and starts to come out, and what's going to happen is we have a lot of this high pressure, though. This high pressure is a big thing. That high pressure, that's a big thing going on here. Gray J30 eagerly waiting for that 8 p.m. update. 8 p.m. update. Do you mean 11 p.m. update? What do you mean by the... Because they are running AST time. The last I checked, they're running AST timing. Yeah, AST. So it should be 11 p.m. Kay, thank you for the 5 roses. Thank you. Guys, be sure to hit the subscribe on YouTube if you're over there, or hit follow on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. Alex, the Euro does, so if you want to see the Euro does actually show some landfall. Again, if you haven't been following the Euro has shown this. The Euro comes up and slams straight into Halifax, which is a highly populated town. And last evening here, the Euro actually came up here. The Euro showed that it was coming up. And again, continued to take out, again, Nova Scotia. You guys need to understand that Nova Scotia is still a very well-populated country there. Or, I'm sorry, Providence. I forget how you guys do your weird stuff. No offense. But it's part of Canada, and it's definitely populated. That's a big thing. So, again, you're keeping me sane during my math homework. Well, thank you, Mia. Providence. It is Providence. Okay. Yeah, we call them states. I'm sorry, I don't know much about the whole Canada thing. Like the whole Queen situation as well with Canada and Australia and all of those territories. I'm like, however you guys do your stuff, however you do your stuff. Where is Hurricane right now? East Coast, Impa. So guys, we do have an eye on the hurricane. If you guys look here, we do have an eye on the hurricane. It reformed an eye. It is definitely angry. This hurricane is angry. It's re-strengthening, as you guys see, and that is the eye right there. That is the eye that we have. And yeah, let's take a look and check on our boys and girls up in the air. Again, we had the Hurricane Hunters out here with 3 missions. We have a new drops node here that showed 118 to 119 miles per hour. So again, the Gulf Stream is flying back to Miami, or not Miami, Tampa. They may go Miami. They're going back to Florida is what we know. We do know that the other mission has ended with the C-130. And we have a P3 still penetrating the eye walls. You think it's gonna turn, Ryan? It's definitely looking like it's gonna turn north. It looks like it's definitely gonna turn north. Once it gets past Virginia, no one knows. Once it gets past Virginia, we don't know where it's gonna go. We really don't know. So guys, this is what we have going on. Again, I'm very proud to be able to show you guys all the information and knowledge that I have in regard to this. And we can see together what could possibly happen with this. It's going to be very, very interesting. Dean Fisher, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, guys, I don't do anything really international. I'm going to be honest. I don't do much international stuff. I don't know those weather patterns. You know, this could just really be a giant, you know, we really just don't know. Ron Jeremy. Hurricane Ron Jeremy. Giggity. Okay, thank you for the roses. Damien with the heart, me, and Honey with the rose. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting that hype train going. It is trying to get up to the category 4 that it was. Okay, guys, it is trying to get up to that category 4. Again, guys, if you are north of Virginia, you really need to just you really just need to be cautious with this thing. You really do. And I'm not trying to scare you guys, but if you're north of Virginia, if you're at Virginia or north, you really should be thinking about what could possibly all happen with this, because this thing here could possibly you know, start changing. That's a big thing that I just want you guys to really think about here. Is it going to weaken back down to a Cat 1 after it passes Virginia? You know, I don't think it's going to go straight to a Category 1. I think that it's going to definitely progress down, but I don't know if it's when it may hit a Cat 1 strength. Mia, yeah, I didn't know you had YouTube. Good shit, brother. All love from Jersey. Yeah, Mia. Thank you for subscribing as well. Yeah, tonight we introduced the YouTube stream. We introduced a YouTube stream over there, which is a full HD stream that you guys can actually see all of this, which is pretty cool. You can see the TikTok chat. You can see my waveform from my microphone, and you can see the whole screen. Oh, and I also forgot I got to actually change this. I totally forgot about the ticker for that. There we go. Forgot about that. I totally forgot about that that thing. I was testing it out. It's not a Cat 4 yet. It may go to Cat 4. I had to change that so I don't get hate on. Whoopsies. What cat is that now? Cat, it's looking to be a Category 3. It looks like it's a Category 3, guys. It's appearing to be a Category 3. Category 3. None of the weather station is saying it's saying the East Coast. That's because they don't know. That is because they don't know. So that is the thing. Iram, thank you for the follow. Mark, thank you for the follow. Thank you guys for the follows. Much appreciated here. What we are witnessing, guys, is looking here on our 7-day outlook from the National Hurricane Center here. Okay, guys, the National Hurricane Center here. What we do have is that disturbance number 2. Disturbance number 2. Again, it appeared on some models that we could have another hurricane coming up behind the rear of Lee. Don't make any sexy jokes. Joking. Y'all like the penetration jokes, though, especially when we hit 69 miles per hour on the rear side. That was a couple nights ago, guys, for those who don't get the joke. What we do have here is Lee is projected to possibly come up, most likely into the northeast quadrant, but we don't know from whenever it gets at Virginia. Could it turn into Delaware, Maryland? Could it go up into New York, New Jersey? Could it possibly come out and swing around to hit Massachusetts and Maine? Could it go up and go into Nova Scotia, New Brunswick? Or could it get turned and pushed out to sea due to a 500 millibar jet? We don't know. You have a better chance at putting the deed to your house on a poker table and winning that back than you do taking a guess of where this thing is going to go. So that is one thing that, again, we really don't know. Now, the 18Z and the 12Z have been kind of similar in paths, but the 18Z takes a very wicked west-hand turn into Massachusetts. And as you guys are looking here, this appears to be a possible third hurricane in the making. Again, I want to remind you guys that we have Lee here, we have Margot here, and what looks to be Nigel in the making. It appears that Hurricane Nigel could be in the making down here. That could come up and possibly get very, very, very close. Basically anywhere from Florida up to Nova Scotia. So yeah, guys, that's what we are watching right now, is what could be a third hurricane here. Look at that, guys. Check your TikTok message. I do. I'm looking at both of these over here. Oh, messages, TikTok messages. I was wondering. I was like, I'm checking chats. New Hampshire Seacoast safe. Chuck, we don't know. It's too early to say to confirm. Okay, thank you for the new universe. Honey with the rose. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Georgia should be safe from Lee. But we don't know about what Nigel could do. We don't know about Nigel, or what could be Nigel. We don't know. And we don't know possibly what could come of Nigel. So again, we gotta be a little cautious with that. Just gotta be a little cautious with that. So please be mindful. How far are the wind from the eye? It's a good question. I mean, the bands are definitely. Brian, thank you for the fire. K with the new universe. So yes, guys, they are tracking what could be another hurricane in the making. Yes. They are tracking what could be yet another hurricane in the making. That is what we are watching here. So please be very mindful that what you hear online may or may not be true. When people start hearing about this other disturbance, you could see a lot of people starting to talk about it and everything like that, when it may not actually be fully, true. So please be mindful of that. Please be very, very, very mindful of that. Is Texas safe? Texas looks pretty good. Texas looks good. Cox Beth with the rose. Thank you. These are Cape Verde hurricanes. Damon, great job. Yes, yes, these come from the Cape of Africa. Yes, very good job. Yes. Again, what we are looking at, again, New Jersey could possibly take a hit from Lee and could possibly get hit from if Nigel forms. There's no promise, no guarantee, though. Again, just you have to watch this. You're going to have to watch this, guys. Unfortunately, this isn't something that I can just, you know, say, yep, this is exactly what it is. Things can and do always change. So thank you very, very much. Again, I love all of the messages that you guys give over here. Really, really do. Live on YouTube and live on TikTok. When is it supposed to come? Lee is expected around the 16th to the 17th. This second one could be past the 20, like basically the end of September. We don't know on if this second one's actually going to even form. East Coast, the fire zone this month. Yes, it is, Kevin. Yes, it is. Hurricanes out the butt is what it is. Hurricanes out the butt. So yes, guys. So again, here, where's the chance of Frank Stark? I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a care about rain in Virginia. You know, like your normal rainstorms. This is we got two very large, what could be hurricanes. You know, we know Lee's a hurricane. What could be another one getting close to Virginia. That's what we're more worried about, buddy. If it hits New Jersey, what was the projected date? You know, again, we don't know. 16th, 17th, and then possibly the end of September, you know. I'm in Pennsylvania, Adem. I am in here, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, IA. So yes, guys. Is Sandy the last hurricane to hit New Jersey? Oh, Bethany, you're over there on YouTube now. So that's a great question. I know that it was very impactful to New Jersey. I don't recall of any coming up the East Coast that far. I don't recall New Jersey after Sandy. I truly don't. Was it, guys? Was it? Remnants. Okay, so it was remnant. Yeah, so remnants. It was New Jersey has seen remnants. That is what it looks like over here. Irene was before Sandy. I remember Irene. I don't remember much after Sandy in regard to this, but landfall wise, it looks like it was, yeah, landfall wise. Good question, Bethany. Thank you, Cheryl, with the hand heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you mean invest for? What do you mean invest for? We should be up to like invest 96, 97 now. Huh? My oh my. Ohio, stay secure. Yeah, because you're a landlocked state. Ida remnants were very bad for Jersey. Oh. Oh, Ida was New York City. Okay. I'm terrible with names, especially because they get changed so like every year there's a new thing of names. I get very terrible with names. Very, very, very terrible. So guys, what we are looking at here is what could be again, we have the half system here. The half system, I don't know if there's any new updates on halves, but what we do know is this. I will show you guys here. Yeah, so this hasn't been updated yet. I will show you guys though what the Euro trends were like so far. Maybe. Here we go. So latest trend. Oh, huh. That's interesting. That is that one that we're looking at. That is Invest 97L, guys. That is what could be Nigel. That could be Nigel. Well, that's interesting to see. But guys, this is the latest tracks for the Lee. Latest tracks for the Lee definitely does show it coming from, you know, all around Nova Scotia as of right now. This does show that it's coming near Nova Scotia and up into possibly Maine and that. But again, we're going to have to wait and see, guys. We are going to have to wait and see what happens here. Guys, we have a beautiful eye on this now. Yes, it is going west. So I think a lot of people get confused with west and all of this stuff when I say west, because yeah, it goes west and it goes north and then it looks like it could go west again. The big thing is we have a big turn coming up. This turn will be happening over the next 48 to 72 hours. It's going west now and then it's going to go north, and then we don't know if it's going to go west up here. So when I say, you know, that's a big thing. I think a lot of people don't quite fully get on that, is that yeah, it's gonna go west and it's gonna go north and it could go any which way from there then. There you are. Again, we don't know where it's going to hit. Again, we don't know. Best models say, hey, it's going to be coming up into this area. We fully don't know. It's going to be a mystery. We're not going to know until probably about a day or two before it happens. But anyone in this area could see a hit from this. Anyone. Now, what is that flashing over there? What is you? That's a tornado warning. That is a tornado warning. A random ass tornado warning. What do we got here for a tornado warning? Oh, hi. Yeah, that's definitely a tornado warning. That is south of Amarillo, Texas. I'm like, why are you flashing over there? Yeah, I'm glad I did that. That is definitely a tornado warning. That's awesome. Look at that. Look at that tornado warning that just randomly popped up. My oh my, guys. My oh my, guys. Just random tornado warning in Texas. I'm like, why is this flashing? And it dawned on me. This is Radar Omega. Radar Omega is good. WSV3 is good. Radar Scope's good. Those are the only three I'll actually endorse. Yes, it's definitely possible for Lee to hit Connecticut. Definitely. Especially remnants. So yeah, guys, it definitely could. Whoops. It definitely could. Again, anything that's up in this area, anything in your screen right here could definitely get hit. Anything in your screen right here could get hit by the hurricanes. Yeah, F haters, right? I did not mute anybody. So guys, literally, again, I want to also emphasize there could be a second hurricane coming as well, guys. There could be a second one that we saw here. Second one could definitely possibly come up. Again, this is Lee. Lee, Margot, and then Nigel is going to try to get formed down here. When Nigel gets formed and comes up, it takes a very similar but much faster path than Lee. So this is a big thing that we're going to have to just watch out, guys. We're going to have to watch for it. So again, guys, we're gonna have to just watch. Blunt, I am not. No, I am not. Yes, we are in the middle of hurricane season, guys. We are in the middle of hurricane season. We are in the middle of hurricane season. Hurricanes are going to come daily soon, Alex. Bro, if this hurricane hits, I'm taking a fat rip. Oh, God. Surf's up! Hurricane season ends around November. Hurricane season ends around November. Let's see how our P3's doing. Our P3's coming out. They should be coming up this way. I would say they're going to come up this way here, and then they're going to come across. Go through that pink here and try to hit this once again. We need to see, though. They should definitely hit the eye wall. Hurricane hunters are up there now. My birthday is on November 24th. Nice. The seas will change. The atmospheric pressure will change. It will be all year. All hurricanes fair. Oh, goodness gracious. Ellen, thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Ellen, thank you for tuning on in, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything, and it'll get you notifications when I go live. Rogue 46, thank you for the rose. Bug James, thank you for the new universe. Thank you guys for the gifts on TikTok. Those help a lot. Thank you. Is there a way to like slow hurricanes or stop them? Unfortunately, with global warming and the ocean's temperatures rising up, unfortunately, no. Hello, Marilyn from Boston. Hello. So guys, yes, what we're looking at, I want to show you, we have a beautiful eye. Look at the eye, guys. Look at that eye. It's so spherical right now. It is so spherical. Look at this, guys. That is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Ooh. Imagine being in that, guys. Imagine being in that. Pour ice into the ocean. Okay, guys, everyone, let's go pour ice into the ocean and point our fans to the east. Not west, east. Why is she in the box? Who's in the box? What's in the box? So guys, tap your screens there. Tappity tap your screens. Again, we're looking what could possibly be another hurricane here. We should have an update within about 15 minutes. We should have a new update in regard to what disturbance is going to do. See here, I don't think that they did. Okay, guys, we now have a 50% chance of a disturbance. It says a tropical wave located over the far eastern tropical Atlantic just west of the coast of Africa is producing disorganized cloudiness and showers. Environmental conditions conducive for gradual development of the system during the latter part of this week, and a tropical depression could form by next weekend as it moves westward to west-northwestward at 15 to 20 miles per hour over the central tropical Atlantic. So, guys, this is... we started tracking Lee when it was like this, 10%, okay? We started tracking at 10%. Now we have this one that is expected to possibly come up here. Again, this is the latest model for this. It could possibly come up and because we have a high pressure that is just sitting here, guys. We have a high pressure. Not Kira lives on. Again, we have a high pressure that's sitting over here that could allow this to basically act as a buoyancy and just it bounces around that high pressure and humans cannot accurately track mega hurricanes until it's too late. Well, I mean, we have a good idea. We have a pretty good idea what could happen. Austin, do you know what this guy's... I don't. He's been in every single chat of mine. I really don't know. I don't know. No clue. No clue at all. No idea. Just joined. Sparkly, what is up? What is up, Sparkly? How's your day going so far? Low key, it's going well, guys. It's going well. Des, thank you for the tiny diny. Coxbeth with a rose. And Sparkly Rabbit with the hanging lights. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jen Love, thank you for chatting on the YouTube. Have you been super happy today? You have been super happy today. I was going to say, what? What happened to the GFS model showing Hurricane Ian 2.0? It's showing it possibly coming up the East Coast and basically hitting what Lee just hit. So it's interesting that we're going to be tracking. Lem, thank you. Welcome for tuning back in. Thank you for the rose. Chances it will hit Central Florida. Penny, you know, anything is like... Okay, so Lee, we're pretty positive that Lee is going to head north of Florida. We are pretty sure Lee will go north of Florida, so you should be good there in Central Florida. It's the second hurricane, which could be named Nigel, that we don't quite know yet. Low key, same. Why do you think there have been so many? Why do you think there has been so many hurricanes this year? It's hurricane season. It's just hurricane season. There's no greater way to put it than it's hurricane season. Sparkly, please tell me what New Hampshire should have to look forward to. Well, 2 hurricanes possible, Sparkly. You know, Lee's going to come up, and we don't know which way Lee's going to go. And then Nigel could possibly form and come up behind Lee. So it could be 2 hurricanes in 1 week. We just don't know. New Hampshire's in the house. What state are you in? Pennsylvania, Alex. Percentage Hurricane Lee will strike Halifax. You know, Hapster, it's looking more and more credible, but we know it's going to come in your area. We don't know if it's going to hit Halifax, but we know it's going to come in your area. Same with Massachusetts, same thing. What happened to the hurricane? We're tracking it. Is it going to New Hampshire? I'm just trying to read all these messages here. What was the 3D satellite map? The 3D satellite map was Radar Omega on the long wave infrared. Is this the second storm moving fast? Yes, it's moving faster than Lee. Lee comes up there, boom, and then the second one's like right behind it. So the second one's going to move in a lot quicker if it does actually happen. Yeah, Sparkly, yeah. My chat's just going nuts, guys. I apologize. I'm not going to be able to answer everyone's questions, but chat's going nuts. Bethany goes, El Nino. That's why. Well, we're not supposed to have hurricanes with El Nino. We're supposed to have them with La Nina. Or La Nina, not the El Nino. Sparkly Rabbit with the superpower. Penny with the rose. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Sparkly. Blood, I'm doing pretty well here. Get North Carolina. Anything's possible with what could be Nigel. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Penny, for the high bears. Thank you, thank you. So, guys, that's a big thing here. We don't fully know, especially now that there could be 2 of them. We don't know. Couldn't we drop something from the aircraft? No, not exactly. Can you explain La Nina and El Nino? Yeah, it depends a lot on your trade winds. I mean, so typically with an El Nino, what we typically see is we see a lot more trade winds that come across from Russia and Asia and all of that, and they come down a lot, and they'll create these ridges. And it's when it hits over here that it's wind shear. You know, hurricanes are spinning this way, but wind shear comes this way, and they don't like them. So, you know, it's like counterproductive to them. Whereas typically in a La Nina season, we don't get that strong of a tornado season because we don't end up getting a lot of those trade winds, and thus it allows hurricanes to come up into the Gulf and come up very much closer to the East Coast. So that's why. Again, we have a lot of people in here. I appreciate it. So yeah, guys, we just have a lot going on here. We have a lot going on here. A lot going on. Brady, I do a lot in news. I do a ton in news. This is pivotal weather, yes. This is pivotal weather, yes. And this isn't a video. These are models. This isn't a video. These are individual images. So yeah, I mean, again, these are models. Nothing is guaranteed on them, but we definitely do see high pressures out in the Atlantic there that could definitely push us further west. So we just have to wait and see, you know? We just have to wait and see. I'm not a fan of Ryan Hall. He does a lot of shady shit, and that nonprofit's probably going to get him arrested or criminally charged because that nonprofit is definitely not what he intended to do. So, yeah. So that's what we have going on with that. I can't like Ryan Hall, you know. He basically is getting away with tax fraud. So we're like, yeah, no. Yeah, he created a nonprofit. Ryan Hall created this nonprofit. Well, get this. So he hired a lot of people that were shady with shady past, like stealing from actual storm chasers. And when he got called out on it, he blocked a ton of us in the meteorology field because we're like, why the hell are you hiring these people? And he goes and he makes these, he makes this nonprofit to get away with paying taxes. And like, basically he's doing a nonprofit so he can send people out to go get video that he makes money on, but says that they're there to help people, whatever the vehicle's called, but yet they're there with live streaming equipment. No, that's not how that goes. So that's a big issue, you know. That's where you get into 501c3 fraud, and that's just terrible. I'm not incorrect. Again, you can ask any chaser. We all despise Ryan Hall. Again, tax fraud, terrible. Eastern Coast is okay. Maybe Maine will get hit. You know, Cold, it's definitely possible. Yes, it's definitely possible. Sparkly, Spirit Seeker, thank you guys. Sparkly with a happy weekend. Thank you. Yeah, you can ask anyone. Ryan Hall has blocked every single storm chaser except like maybe 4. Because we all called him out. We're all like, you can't be doing that, buddy. Oh yeah, it's terrible. Do you think something can hit the East Coast of Florida this season? Larry, it's possible. We're tracking what could be a second one. Yes, could definitely be a second one here. Right there. Could definitely be a second one. Pranay, what's up, Pranay? What's up? Hello. You know, I don't have much hate on Andy Hill. I really don't have much hate on Andy Hill. I mean, I don't have much hate on Andy Hill. Here's my personal beef with Ryan Hall is this. He was in meteorology school. On his final year of meteorology school, he goes, I don't want to effing do broadcast. I don't want to do broadcast meteorology. And he then found out how much YouTube pays. And instead of going back to finish his degree, he just says, I don't want to do broadcast meteorology. It's like, you're streaming. That is broadcast. What I'm doing is I'm broadcasting to you guys. And, you know, it's like, it's just insane. Like, he never goes out and actually chases. He never, like, even in his own backyard, when he does, he doesn't actually get anything. And here we drove 3.5 hours out one way, and I put us right in front of a EF1 tornado in Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania, Maryland area, in York County. And I did that while we were driving out 3.5 hours away, you know? Again, guys, we have an issue with possibly a second hurricane coming up. Possibly a second hurricane coming up here. That's Lee, and then what could be a second one starting to form. And again, the National Hurricane Center is tracking this as well right now. Thank you, Sparkly. Thank you. Thank you, Jai. Thank you for the rose. Belkies, thank you for the rose. Lem, thank you for the rose. Jocelyn, hello, hello. Hot, I am based out of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, a Spirit Seeker with the music. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, Sparkly, that's a great idea. Thank you. That is a great, great, great idea. I'll probably do that tomorrow here. I'll most likely do that tomorrow. Lee will Lee's not going to hit Florida. What we could see is possibly Nigel coming close to Florida. Nigel could come close to Florida. Right, Coxbeth? Right, Bethany? Right? Yes, Jason, I do the screaming forecast. That is I. Oh my. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me, okay? Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me here. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Joking here. I am joking. I am joking, okay? Sam, he's not a meteorologist. He's a wannabe. He's not a meteorologist. El Nino is going to shear all the hurricanes so we don't... Yeah, typically, yeah, but this year we're not seeing that. Typically, we're not seeing that. I'm sorry. Hold on. Did that upset you guys? Hold on. Did that upset you guys? Hold on. Hold on here. Was that any better? I've been waiting to do that. I've been waiting to do that. I've been waiting to do that. Slipaholic came here from TikTok. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Oh my God, guys. Yes, someone is short of hearing. Category 5. Louder? I had my AirPods in. I never had AirPods, so I don't know. I don't know how they sounded. Spirit Seeker, thank you for the golden trumpet, Belkies. Thank you. Ah, y'all need it louder. Y'all don't want it louder. Y'all don't want louder. I'll tell you that. Y'all don't want louder. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I am going to be getting into a bigger studio here in the coming weeks here. So we, well, Slipaholic on YouTube goes, I just got the newest AirPods yesterday, using them now. Okay, great. You may want to put a warranty on them in case I blow the hell out of them. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Thank you. So, the hydrant humper. Hit it hard from the yard, you yard breather. Windows are boarded up at our house in Florida. We activated to family in Alabama. This one ain't playing. High feeling. That's you know, here's the thing. Once Lee passes, y'all may want to just, you know, be a little cautious because there is a second one that's coming up and we don't know where she's going to go. We don't know where it's going to go. Sparkly coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eric, so this is that medium one you guys are seeing. It's possible to come very close. It showed originally hitting Florida, then it showed hitting New York and New Jersey. Now it's showing up and hitting Nova Scotia, so we don't know. This is one we're gonna have to really watch. I thought you were Frankie McDonald. That's why I asked if you were him. I see I was wrong. No. My name is my name. It's on my channel. You are awesome. You remind me so much of my son. Much love and appreciation. Well, thank you. Y'all don't get him started. He'll start saying words like moist, penetrate, and rear end. No, we're not penetrating this tonight. We already penetrated it. In fact, we actually have a new penetration. New penetration, 123.1 miles per hour. Done by penetration, radar, wind, pressure, and temperature. Oh, she's very moist. So yeah, and that came from this big old white schlong of a plane we call a P-3 Orion. Thank you, Spiritual. Shelby, thank you. Haley, thank you. Ryan, thank you. Sparkly with the Cora G. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shows there's quite a bit here. This is My Fox Hurricane. They are one of the most accurate when it comes to hurricane hunters. Only hurricane hunters. Then Sparkly Rabbit with the Galaxy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. So obviously the National Hurricane Center is your best tool if you are not big into following meteorology. We do have the half system as well. The half system is pretty cool. We can see what some model trends are showing here. And then we have pivotal weather. Pivotal weather is great for seeing what models are showing. And then this is Radar Omega that I use primarily for direct radar and also seeing satellite imagery. It's the weather circus. Could a hurricane ever hit Indiana? No. So, two parts to that. One, can it make landfall? No. Indiana is a landlocked state. Could remnants hit Indiana? Yes, just like Ivan. Ivan flooded Ohio and Pennsylvania badly. I am 25. Oh God, Windy and Zoom Earth. Those things there. If I could sodomize them with a red hot poker, I would sodomize those freaking developers. What they do is cause so much issues to us that people come in where they start making. That's where that freaking Victoria Valerie, whatever the hell her name was, it said it was a category 6. Like the hell do you mean there's a category 6 coming, girl? Oh my God. All because she paid for Windy thinking that it was going to be a cat 6, you know? Like, what the hell? And the time traveler, them dude, the time travelers. And mind you guys, mind you, I get shit on weather Twitter for doing these streams because they're like, you shouldn't be showing models. And I'm like, I'm trying to warn people that they're going to be seeing this stuff and not to believe it. And then they get bitched at. I get bitched at because I show you guys what the stuff you're going to be seeing in a couple days. You know, Dylan, most likely not. Pennsylvania, we're a bunch of a boring state. You know, we have a ton of Amish and Mennonites. I mean, we're a boring state. Florida is going to be pretty well for this hurricane. The thing that Florida is going to need to watch out for is this second hurricane coming up behind the rear. Right here, you know. Because it got very close to Florida on previous models. So you're just going to have to watch here, you know. On the escapees, I mean, if people would actually build prisons the right way or county jails, you wouldn't have that situation. Or have inside help, because most of the people who escape have inside help. Yeah, so the second hurricane here shows that it could come up to Halifax again. This second one, it's been weird on models. It's like been there, not been there. So we just got to see, guys. We just got to see. Tap that screen. Tap your screens there and tap that follow button. Tappity tap tap. Tappity tap tap. Tappity tappity tap tap tap. What about Lee? Lee's looking like it's going to come up anywhere from New York out to Nova Scotia. New York to Nova Scotia. Haley Rothschild, thank you for the heart me. Jared, thank you for the love you. Tyler, thank you for the roses. You guys are super, super cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Much, much, much appreciated. You guys are absolutely 110% fan-freaking-tastic. Oh my God, Rothschild. Thank you, Sparkly, for the sunglasses. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Haley, last time when I saw your name pop up as Rothschild, my mind immediately went to Rothschild. That's just a prominent name is all it is. Bad, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, guys? Beth with the lollipop, thank you. So, guys, yeah, what we are looking at is a couple different things. Oh, hey, guys, they're about to fly and penetrate the rear again. This time is the 100% rear end of the hurricane. They're gonna come up. Look at that. There's the plane right there, and that's the rear of it right there. So, here we go again, guys. Sparkly with a Franktastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. At Truth. Who was at Truth? Oh my God, you guys get smacked. Smack it like it's smack it like it's been naughty, right? Guys, I'm trying to scare you guys. I'm causing hype. I am trying to scare you guys. Oh my God, I am trying to freak people out. Oh my God. Hurricane Lee gonna smack New York like a hot pocket. That's a funny comment. Oh, okay, here. I thought it was. Sorry, Kier. I thought when you said he is, I immediately went to, because I got so many haters in here. Oh my God, I got so many haters in here who tried to like, who's fear-mongering? Sparkly with the cap. Thank you, Sparkly. Thank you. More like a twisted T. No, you're gonna smack the shit out of him like Will Smith. Come on now. Screw the twisted T. They tried that with Ryan Hall. Oh no, Tyler. Step bro, I'm stuck. Oh, this hurricane's gonna get stuck whenever it gets rear-ended and pounded and penetrated by this P3 Orion. Ah! Sparkly's never seen the Twisted T! Sparkly has never saw the Twisted T, guys. Oh my god, she hasn't seen the Twisted Tea. Oh my god. You're telling me you haven't seen the Twisted Tea incident? That is a New York beatdown if I've ever seen it. They called this the Cracker Smacker is what they did. They call it the Cracker Smacker. With his ass hanging out. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That was absolute. I remember when that went viral. Okay. Right. And then we obviously, cannot forget Will Smith and Chris Rock, like honestly. Oh, okay. During COVID because they had masks on. The Euro, Tim, the Euro is probably one of the most trusted. Euro. Great question, Tim Dockery. Thank you, Tim, on YouTube. Euro. Right, Jackson, go. Even Chris Rock is like, I don't know what to say now after this. I think that was like Will Smith's comeback because like Will Smith and Chris Rock, like they kind of like, yeah, they do acting, but not like they used to do it. So it's like, well, that's a great way to get them back in the spotlight. And, two of them's both very consenting adults to say, oh yeah, sure, why not? White Claws make the Twisted Tea so much more funny. He did get banned from the Oscars, yeah. Was that permanent or no? Did he get permanent or was it just like a couple year thing? I forget what it was. Excuse me. Oh. Well, I found out there's a lot of actors and musicians who are banned from international travel. They're stuck here in the United States. There's a lot. And a lot of it's DUI. If you have a DUI, you can't like go to a lot of countries, I guess, because like in some states DUIs are felonies. So like you got that situation. You have that kind of. Is there a chance this is going over? Yeah, so we're tracking Lee. Lee looks like it could go anywhere from like New Jersey up to Nova Scotia. Anywhere from New Jersey up to Nova Scotia. And then his second one could come up and do anything. Smith will be barred from attending all Academy events and in-person virtual for a period of 10 years. Jesus criminy. I think that's going to change. I think that they're gonna rescind that. I think within a couple years, they most likely will rescind that, especially if he's in a very big AAA feature film. Backyard wrestling. So yes, so QP ski, there is the chance for a second one here. National Hurricane Center is tracking it. I mentioned it last night. Don't go. You work in emergency management. It feels like we're gonna have a long week. Oh yeah, yeah. New Hampshire. Oh yeah, especially if you're in the EMA. Oh yeah, EMA for sure. Is the storm gonna hit New England on a school day? Y'all need to like. Okay, I gotta say something here. I am so sick of seeing people wishing for a hurricane to hit them just so they get the day off from school. I am just so sick of my comments of people saying, I hope this happens. These are children. These are 14, 15, 16-year-olds who don't quite understand the repercussions of a major hurricane coming and making a landfall event. What's your meteorology credibility? Mackie, I've been doing this since 2016. I'm very credible. Again, I've been doing this since 2016. And there's a reason why I have a ton of people who watch me. That's why I'm such a big content creator and why TikTok, brought me on as a partner to cover news and weather. Because I'm credible. I don't think TikTok headquarters would do that, buddy. That's the big thing. A lot of people. Yes, there is a chance. Yes, Ashley, there is another chance for a second hurricane. There is a chance for a second hurricane. Yeah, I'm not Ryan Hall. Also, guys, quick thing about Ryan Hall. He is getting ate alive here on Twitter. Like I have my own drama to begin with on Twitter because of some people. But the thing here that you need to really, really look at is this whole Ryan Hall stuff. When we start looking at this, like y'all will see here, like these are a lot of people. Ryan Hall, this one DFW, Ryan Hall was in fear mongering, and then you got this again. They're like going Ryan Hall, he only gets millions of views because he fear mongers and misleads people. You can see that the storm chasers are really going after Ryan Hall and stuff like that. So again, this is a pissing match. This is 2 days ago. Ryan Hall was literally just causing fucking weather Twitter drama for no reason. Because why? Because Ryan Hall can. But yeah, Gabe here. So yeah, he's getting lots of freaking hate from the weather community. Well, the issue is he does a lot of shady stuff. He has a lot of shady tactics. And this whole nonprofit's going to get him criminal charges one day. The question is when? Oh my God. That's so that way, like, they don't shatter out. If you can name... Hurricane Apollo would be no. Loch Ness or Thor. Loch Ness or Thor. Zeus, yes. Zeus for the lightning. Zeus for the lightning would be absolutely epic. Zeus would be. Can you explain how the trap pusher... What the hell are you talking about, Mackie? Mackie, what are you talking about, buddy? Can you explain how the trough pushed Hurricane Lee into the Gulf? It's not in the Gulf. What are you talking about? What? Oh my God, some of these people's questions are just absolutely insane. Newest Euro model will come out at 4 a.m. Will come out 4 a.m. Met into the trough didn't. We have a Bermuda high is what's happening. The Bermuda high. The trough, are you referring to the Michigan trough? The 500 millibar trough that's supposed to come down over Michigan, Kentucky, West Virginia, Virginia. That's supposed to help push it up, and it's not going to because, things change and this hurricane's slowing down. The Bermuda high is what's pushing this more north than anything else. You know, it's acting as a blocker for Florida because of the high pressure. So, you know, yeah, so we have to go back to the 12. Well, here's the 18 Zulu. We only see 90 hours. 90 hours shows it coming up north, so that's a plus. Yeah, Ashley, yeah, that's what we've been talking about. For those asking about what Lee is going to do on the Euro model, we have to go back to the noon run, to the early AM run, because it only gets updated twice for these long tracks. This is Lee here, so the latest Euro is showing that it could come up here when we look into the Northwest Atlantic here, right here, and go into Halifax, like smack dab straight into the middle of Halifax. So there's that, which is then kind of questionable because now you got this second system right behind it, like Margot. So now it's like, oh, what are you going to do, Margot? That's the latest Euro run. The GFS, though, the GFS was a little weird here. This was the 12 Zulu. The 12 Zulu showed it coming in there. That was the 12 Zulu. And then when we look here at the 18 Zulu, Leon the Kitten! Thank you, Cheryl Sparkly. Thank you for the cap. You guys are awesome. Leon the Kitten. Kitties. Kitties! This is your latest GFS run there, Sparkly. Look at that. Sparkly's going to be like, oh, hell no. Sparkly's like, oh, hell to the no. Boom. And when we want to actually take a look at the wind gusts up here, let me go local. Let me go to the localities, guys. Here's New Hampshire here. Here's going to be your winds that could happen with this. You know, you're looking at like 45, 50 mile per hour winds near the coastline. So it's definitely going to be interesting. And when you look at that composite reflectivity as this comes up here, you guys are going to see right here. You know, it's definitely going to be more up near Maine than anything else versus New Hampshire. But anything's possible. Things change. Thank you guys again. You guys are super, super, super awesome. Guys are super, super awesome. But yeah, guys, look, you can see the eye of the hurricane on the left. Look at that eye of the hurricane there. And then you got, look at that. Look at that one try to form down there. It even has a bigger eye. It has a bigger eye. But then it just, you can see where it just starts to deteriorate when it hits that cold wake from Lee, and it turns into a giant just rain pit, comes up and around. That would be a, whew. Chase, we're good in Pennsylvania, buddy. We are good in Pennsylvania. What would the outer winds be on the Euro as it passes Cape Cod? You'd be looking at probably around anywhere from 70 to 90. 70 to 90 is pretty typical for a hurricane of that size as it comes up. Boston gonna get hit. Boston. I mean, it's, again, guys, the surge alone, the Cape is kind of small. How's South Carolina looking? Again, South Carolina, I would be a little more cautious with this, what could be Nigel, with what could be Hurricane Nigel. I'd be a little more cautious if Nigel actually does come up and produce, you know. If it definitely does come up and produce, then South Carolina may want to definitely be watching the trends of what that one could do. Dolly coming in with a superpower. You guys are absolutely fantastic tonight. Thank you. You should have some good surfing in Boston. Get those boards waxed. The Mark G Show. I love that comment. Love that comment. Thank you for tuning on in there. Thank you for tuning on in there, Mark. Anthony Ray, 12 feet of snow. Oh, goodness gracious. Can y'all imagine if this actually did come up in, like, January and just, instead of dump rain, just dump large amounts of snow and ice? I'd be more worried about a hurricane coming up and dumping a bunch of snow and ice than I would actual rain. That would be, you know, like someone said, you know, we deal with lake effect snow. I absolutely could not, for the life of me, I would be like, what are you talking about? Joey's back in the house. What's up, Joey? Joey is back in the house, guys. Joey is here, and Joey is back in the house. Welcome back, Joey. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. How about Cape Breton, Nova Scotia? Again, Nova Scotia, you got to be cautious. I mean, Nova Scotia, the models appear to definitely be coming close to you guys, so gotta be careful in Nova Scotia. Again, guys, when we're talking about New Hampshire, Maine, and all that stuff, I mean, it's just that general area. It's that New England area. You know, that's a big thing here. Guys, if you're over on YouTube, if you guys are tuned in over there on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it gives you guys notifications when I post a video and when I go live on YouTube. Mainers should buy water and steak and be ready to have propane for the grill. There you go. Well, guys, they just penetrated the eye. They penetrated it from the rear. Look at that. So we should have a drops node update on the next run here. You know, Florida, if I was in Florida, I would be definitely looking at what could be Hurricane Nigel. Hurricane Nigel could definitely pose a threat, I would think. I would think that Hurricane Nigel could definitely pose a possible threat there. Yeah, I would definitely say that could definitely pose a threat. It's going into Massachusetts, and the conversation with the government. We are controlling this. Oh, haha. Nate, shut the damn weather machine off, damn it! It didn't come out yet, Florida Fisherman. This is the first time you're hearing it, just like Lee. I originally said I was calling it some different names there. Thank you, Dolly, for the superpower and the hat and mustache. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, like Jose and all that, when I was starting to call out the names of what they could be, this one appears that it could definitely be Nigel, though. This one looks like Margot is Margot. I thought that Lee was going to be Margot. But the other one wasn't named. So Lee became what we thought was Margot. So this one's most likely going to be Nigel. Hey, man, so I just, Connecticut. So IDK's in the YouTube chat. He goes, hey, man, just so wanted to ask, is the second hurricane coming to Connecticut? We don't know. It's way too early. We got to make sure this thing even forms as a hurricane. You know, models show they do, but we just have to make sure it actually does. It's so far out, you know. Thanks, Joey. United Nations Conference starts the 18th on a Monday for the 7-year peace treaty. Will it hit? I am back. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So yeah, guys, no, what we have here is we see an intensity forming. I'm just looking at my iPad over here. We definitely have the eye wall is definitely increasing here. You can see the eye wall, guys. This may look like hurricane, but this is absolute shit. You know, you know, as much as you want to eat the big old fluffy blue stuff, would you eat dog doo-doo? No, you wouldn't. That's just joking here. But guys, look at that. That is the eye. It has reformed, is re-intensified. The eye is definitely positive here. So guys, this is going to be very, very, very strong again. Very strong. We should be at Cat 4 strength. If not, by tomorrow morning, we'll be Cat 4. Cotton candy. It is not cotton candy. You do not eat this. Brady Mac, there's a lot that goes into it. That's why I really tell people not to look at Pivotal unless you know meteorology. Just for the simple fact is it's so easy to get confused on there. And certain features you have to pay for as well. So that's a big thing. It actually does look really good though. That blue looks so good. Norfolk, Virginia. Whitney, you may want to think about watching the weather a bit more here. Norfolk, again, we're hoping Lee goes north of you guys, but you know, it's looking like it will. Nigel, though, it gets a little questionable. Nigel gets a little bit questionable. Second one's at the bottom of your screen there as it comes up. This is what would be called a Nigel. You think it'll hit South Carolina? You think the pressure will stay low enough to push past that low front? You know, Jake, I think that Lee will go past. Obviously, I said that I think that Lee will, once we get it up in parallel to Virginia and North Carolina, we should have a better track on it. But this second one that you guys are witnessing right now, this second one is what I am questioning is, will it, because we've seen it come into the Gulf already on a couple model runs. So we kind of just need to see here what this could do. Pressure-wise, cold wake, all of that will go into effect here. But I want you guys to witness something here. Let me pull up the 5, okay? Let me pull up this 5. What we are witnessing with this second one, take a look. It catches that upper trough, okay? Well, what happens is we start to see a little bit of a break. We start to see a little bit like that. You guys are witnessing that trough, that 500 millibar. The heaviest is already out to the east, so it's very, very weak. That wind shear is very, very weak. So this could pose an issue. Again, that's on that second one that we're still watching here, where you're still watching on that one. Thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are absolutely fantastic. You talk like a baby. My, oh my. You guys are something else. Again, if you're north of Virginia, the man gets some! Hoorah! So, guys, the big thing that you need to really understand is that anything Virginia or north. So if you live in Virginia here on the coast and north up the Maine, which is a lot of people, we don't know if it's going to hit you. We don't know. Things change within the last day. We could tell you, hey, for the last 7 days, this is exactly what's going to happen on day 8. Boom, it could turn west prematurely and get a lot of people unexpected. So that's a big thing that y'all need to understand, is that these things that we tell you is not guaranteed in any way. You just really, if you're in Virginia north, you really just need to be cautious, because things do change. Especially Florida, I would be looking more into what I'm saying is going to be Hurricane Nigel. Nigel in itself will be one that we definitely don't know. Yeah, Melissa, so you're going to want to watch watch these these are forecasts. I mean, models are not forecasts, but all the other information that we're giving out, that's going to be the best way is, just paying attention and watching the streams and watching the content and just seeing what happens with this is a big thing. Joey on YouTube. It will be on YouTube. I'm broadcasting live on YouTube, and you guys, it gets uploaded immediately, so you'll be able to go back and watch this. Monkey, when will it hit Connecticut? If it will. Again, we don't know if it will. Couple dates to watch out for is September 16th to September 18th, and the end of September for Nigel. Roseanne says it's not going to hit the U.S. at all. You don't know that, Roseanne. You do not know that whatsoever. Damn YouTube boy. Bro's just an alarmist. You're damn right I am. I'm hyping this up. I am hyping this up. It is best to be prepared. It is best to be prepared. Best to be prepared. Yes, Matt VA, Hurricane Nigel, you're going to be hearing it pretty soon. What category? Again, we got to see if this is actually going to form. The second one may or may not form. One Cat 5, so you can actually put all your strength into it and not get weak out by the final 4 and 5. Matt VA. No, Randy Dandy, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. It hasn't formed yet. These models are suggesting, and the National Hurricane Center is also still watching it. Again, they are seeing what we are watching as well with this. Beth, thank you for the rose. Miss Impressed, thank you for the heart me. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. Is Maryland gonna get hit by Lee? Lauren, it's possible. It's also possible with what will be Nigel, or what we think will be Nigel. So again, we're gonna have to watch this, guys. Take it day by day. Matt VA coming in with goggles. Thank you very much for the goggles. You know, Red Dead is possible. Anything is possible. Anything imaginable is possible with this thing. I will say it's looking credible to go up past North Carolina. I will say it's looking credible to go past North Carolina, but from past North Carolina, anything is possible. Nothing is set in and guaranteed, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Again, Philadelphia is landlocked thanks to New Jersey. You can thank your brothers and sisters over the border. They're going to take a hit better. Thank you, Dieters. The captain is in the house. Thank you, Dieters. TikToker, I'm in Nova Scotia. Not feeling great about this. I wouldn't either. But it's a couple days out, you know. U.S. could take a hit, or something unexpected could happen, and she's going to start taking a hard east turn and miss everything. Again, we don't know. Whoop, whoop to the captain! It's also been 10 years since we had an EF5 tornado. 2013 was the last EF5 on land in the United States. So, again, guys, there's a lot of stuff that can happen here. If you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Moving Audi to Revline. Whoop, whoop. I had an Audi A4 and I love it. I loved my Audi A4. I would love to get an RS4 though, or S5. I am not Italian, no. Hurricane Bob. What a name. Hurricane Bob. Hey, Audi A8. Look at that, Dieter. Whoa. My parents live on the border of Oklahoma and Amarillo. They see craziness of tornadoes. I would love to live out in Oklahoma. I would love to live out in OKC, home of OU. Or is it UO? I think it's UO, University of Oklahoma. I do know that's where them pants are painted. Look at you go. What happened to the hurricane from the model that was going to hit Florida? Javi, this is it. Disturbance 2. Disturbance number 2. Right here. OKC boys in here. Today's date, unless I'm missing something. I Must QQ Gaming. Today's date, September 10th. You're watching on YouTube right now at 8:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are watching Hurricane Lee, Hurricane Margot, and what would be most likely Hurricane Nigel. Hurricane Nigel has a chance of possibly forming here. I'm going to hit refresh here to show you guys what is going on. Hurricane Lee is on the left side of your map here. Hurricane Margot is on the right side, and we see Nigel starting to get formed down near Puerto Rico. Nigel decides that he may decide to come up and take a similar path that Lee just did. It's okay. It's okay. This is live, guys. You're watching this live. This is not pre-recorded. This is not being restreamed. Sparkly Rabbit. I knew it was live. Okay. I didn't know because some people think that this is pre-recorded. I was like, nope. This is live. You're watching me live. Guys, tap that follow button. Tap that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. Hit that follow. Hit that sub button. Been watching on TikTok for a while. That's awesome. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, the time. You mean the time on the YouTube stream. Yeah. Yeah, it's UK style. I'll fix it, but yeah, it's UK style right now. 10/9/2023 instead of 9/10. This is pretty. No comb over tonight. A little bit there, buddy. A little bit. Just a bit. Hey, I have to go, but thanks for what you do, homie. Thank you, Mia. I got your message as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Back, what's happening? Nothing much, Sparkly. Nothing much. We should have drop snow data. Do we? Do we have the data yet? We don't have data. We have one. 950! 950 millibar. It was 956 at an earlier drop. It is now 950. 950 millibar. This thing is rapidly intensifying again, guys. This thing is intensifying. We have a solid eye on this. We have a solid eye wall on this hurricane, guys. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at that. Oh my god, that actually looks like something, you know. We're just penetrating the hole. As they penetrate it with the drops node. Giggity, giggity, giggity. So pretty. The bigger it gets, it doesn't have it's pretty wide. It is very, very wide. I couldn't tell you exactly how wide, but it's wide. Pretty wide. Tyler, love your lives. Thank you. I must QQ Gaming. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Rachel Nelson, for the subscription as well. Brady Mack coming in with High Bear Survivor, coming in with a new universe. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Sparkly. This is much bigger than Adelia. Much bigger than Adelia. That's what he said. Austin, are you going to be on long? I'm not too sure. I've been live 3 hours already. Sparkly coming in with superpower. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bethany, I know. I'm thinking about it here. I'll have to script it out and clear it with my media team as well and see what they all say. Guys, the Gulfstream 4 is coming back to Tampa. They flew out and they flew around the entire side of they flew around the entire tornado or hurricane tornado. That'd be one giant ass tornado. It's like a giant tornado, but with rain. They flew around the entirety here of the hurricane, and they are now coming back into Florida, Tampa to be exact. They're gonna land there. This is My Fox Hurricane, guys. This is My Fox Hurricane. They showcase all of the Hurricane Hunter data. Larry, I do use Radar Omega. This isn't Radar Omega though. You're not going to be able to block me, and you're commenting on my stuff, so that's going to make me show up in your For You page a ton now. So thank you for the comments. Thank you for the free clout. I don't use Weather Bell. I use Pivotal Weather 3D Everything. Great question. I used to use Weather Bell many years ago. Now I am doing this with Pivotal Weather. Right, Beth? Is New Jersey getting a flood? We don't know about Jersey. Anything is possible. Do I have a diploma in meteorology? No, I do not. I've been doing this since 2016 here, and I am going for my certificate for weather forecasting through Penn State. So great question. Great question. You don't need a diploma. You don't need a diploma in meteorology to understand science. You just have to know where you get your information from. That is a big thing. There's a lot of people on here who use apps like Windy and everything, and they can't actually explain the science behind it, where I actually show the science. You know, and the thing is, college, you know, nowadays college is a waste. When you start looking at these bachelor's and master's program, they're a big waste. You know, you do literally on a bachelor's 3 years of just prereq, which is just basically advanced high school, for stuff that's never actually going to be used. Then your 4th year, you know, after they extort $40,000 per year, so 40, 80, $120,000, they get $120,000 from you for shit that you are never going to actually use, you know? And when you, and again, meteorology, I will tell you this, meteorology, I give those guys credit who want to go and do that, because yeah, they deal with calculus. With this stuff here, I'm an analyst going for forecasting. I don't need to know calculus. Everything is given to me through the systems. I'm not going to have to sit here and actually do calculus of how big this thing's going to do, because again, weather in itself has a mind of its own when you actually start looking at that. And it's just absolutely insane. I've been doing this since 2016. Obviously, I know my stuff. It's just, you get a lot of people who see that, oh, you can make money on TikTok, and then they start talking about this. What they do is they'll go over here to, I will admit, I don't know my metric to Imperial that well. I know a bit, but freedom fractions forever, you know. But what they'll do is they'll come over here to Windy, and then they'll sit here on live stream and try to tell you guys, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. And they're just gonna sit there, and they get a ton of people, like, they see, oh, here's this. They can't tell you why this is gonna go north. They're just like, well, it's just what they're saying that it's gonna go north. They can't actually tell you that if you start looking at your you know, at your Bermuda high here, you know, you can actually see. Now the issue is with this high, you know, you can see the highs right there. It starts to break it apart. But the saving grace is that you basically getting this low pressure system coming down, which is what's helping this pull north. That's that trough. That trough is actually going to break through that Bermuda high, which is here. That Bermuda high is right here. You got that block. That low pressure down here is actually helping it pull up. But we lose it, which is why she's expected to turn into Massachusetts. You know, that's a big thing, is that, you know, typically if we had this high, this is the science behind it, is that low pressure up here, lows attract each other. You know, and that's the big thing. You know, if you want to go to MIT, Texas A&M, you know, I graduated high school with people who went to Harvard. They went to Duke. They went to a lot of these, you know, like Penn State would be an Ivy League if it was private. Penn State's not private. So that's why they're not Ivy League. But they charge Ivy League pricing because it's Penn State. Oh yeah, for sure. Tyler Kaufman, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. You still trying to scare folks? Come on. Oh, I'm scaring you guys. I'm scaring you. These people. Guys, I'm scaring you because I'm telling you how low pressure systems work with high pressures present. Oh my God, I'm scaring people. Oh my God. You know, these haters really think that, bro's losing it. These haters think that they're going to come in, say things to drive you guys away. They don't want me having a platform. Because they're used to going out chasing storms with 6 viewers on their stream, 6 people watching them, and they see how I have millions of views on my videos, and they get absolutely pissed off. Oh, thank you, Nina. Survivor, thank you. These haters are the same who think the government cares about them. Right? Yeah, you know, that's the big thing. These people, like, they expect people to, like, get very upset. Look, I've been having hate since, like, 2014. So I grew up in a generation where there's hate. Now, there's a lot of people who can't handle the hate, and that's perfectly fine. But I I eat it up and I throw it back in their face in the most epic ways possible. And it takes them off because they expect to get a rise out of me to where I'm like all sad and pissed. And I'm just like, yeah, so it's funny though. It is so funny here. You guys are awesome though. Nina with the rose, thank you. Bug James with the new universe, and TJ coming in with a lightning bolt. Dog up there as well. Thank you. Drinking some haterade tonight. Some haterade. Little did they know, I'm going into a bigger studio room. Gonna be upgrading to a bigger studio room here over the next 2 to 3 weeks. So it's gonna be epic. Dylan, we don't know. It is possible to hit Florida, but we just have to wait and see. Maddie's gotta go fish out some cars. Maddie plays Apex. He works in towing up in Massachusetts. He's gonna have to go fish cars out. Kaden, what's up? Collab. Is it gonna hit the LI? You know, it's possible that LI could see impacts from this. Guys, tap that follow button if you're not doing it already. Hit that follow button. Don't be lame. Tap the follow button. Tappity tap tap. Tappity tap tap. Tappity tap 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 tap. Tappity tap tap tap. Survivor! Thank you for the confetti. Thank you. Thank you. I'm debating on a further inland trip. I don't do well with storms. Aaron, where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? What's up with the shirt, dude? Show us the shirt. Pittsburgh! Guys, this is a really nice shirt here. Pittsburgh. Look at it, guys. Super cool. We got some waves on it, you know. It's just a cool Pittsburgh shirt is all it is. I like my shirts like this. Switch to watching you on YouTube. Okay, Brady, welcome to YouTube. Yes, full HD stream over on YouTube. You guys get me in both places here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube if you're not doing it yet. Colton, so it's possible to enter the New England area the 16th through the 18th. That's all we know. Redbeard is the big hurricane hitting Florida. So Lee's not looking like it's going to hit Florida thanks to a low pressure coming down from Michigan. But we do have what would be named Hurricane Nigel, most likely Nigel, which could possibly pose an issue. Thank you, Bug James. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Awesome sauce. Woohoo! Now I got you in both. Giveaway fun. Thank you, Brady. Do you make good money off YouTube and TikTok? Brady, I'm gonna be honest. My YouTube, I don't make much on YouTube whatsoever. TikTok, yeah, I admit I do, between the live streams and the videos, I do make a good amount, but again, all that money I get pretty much goes right back into the streams, hence moving into a bigger studio room. I'm not one to basically sit here and just hoard away money. Now people like Ryan Hall, he could be making probably about 12 to 15 bucks per 1,000 views. And I mean, if you guys really want to look and see what Ryan Hall makes, I mean, You know, you got this. I mean, if we do the math, 1.6 million, divide that by 1,000, and he makes you know, possibly $12. You know, he's making about $19,000 to $20,000 per video. So, you know, I don't make anywhere near that whatsoever. I can't tell you how much I make on TikTok, but it's much less per 1,000 views. Much less. Giveaway. I don't want this to hit New York. I don't want to clean up. Please pray it misses. Work for the town. So that will be weeks of cleanup if it hits us, right? Beth goes, you should sell shirts or coffee mugs with a hurricane image that says moist or penetrate. It would sell. It would. Do I game? I like my Rainbow Six Siege. I like my Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, so guys, that's a big thing. I don't make that much money doing this. It's enough to pay the bills and to live and be able to do this, but it's nothing like some of those big content creators. So that's the big thing, you know. Yeah, I am a partner on YouTube. It's just the thing is, oh, come on, Stream Elements, why? Hold on, why did Stream Elements do that? Giveaway fun. This is Oh, you're fine. Giveaway fun. Oh, giveaway fun. Oh. Oh my God, I am so sorry. He hit the trigger word with fake. Hold on, buddy. You're fine. You're fine. So I have some spam filters set up, and one is fake, and he just got timed out. I feel so bad. Hold on, buddy. You're fine. You are fine. Oh, where did it go? It was somewhere. I don't know why that did that. Wow. No idea. That is so weird. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. When is the second hurricane expected to develop? It's expected to start to develop here very soon. Within the week. Yeah, Jelly, I don't know. I don't see that under the spam filter in any way. That is weird. Let me take a peek, though. Let me take a peek over here, because that doesn't seem right to me, buddy. That was not a banned word in any way. Oh, there it is. Okay. You're good now. It's timeout. You're good, buddy. You are good. I am, Dieters. I am. Okay, you are good. You are good there. I am so sorry about that. You're fine though now. You're fine. You were muted there. You should be good now though. Oh my God, that was terrible. I am so sorry. That was so weird. You should be good now. You should be good now over there. Timeout. Oh my God, preschool again. Right? Oh, Brady. Yeah, the fake word. Brady, you're fine now. You're fine now, Brady. Yeah, so sorry guys. I put up some keywords like fake, fraud, all that stuff, because people like come over onto chat be like, this is a fake forecast. Oh, you're a fraud. Stuff like that. So that's why I have that. I just make it to where they can't see it. Sparkly, you should already be. And Jelly, I'm just going for my forecasting cert. I'm not going for the whole meteorology, the whole 4 year. I'm not doing the whole 4 year. Again, I give you guys credit. I'm not getting into the whole calculus portion. You know, I do a lot on this. I want to expand more into the forecasting side, but I really enjoy weather. I've been doing it since 2016. So again, I give you credit. I cannot do the whole calc side. That's a lot. That is a lot. I was just like, oh wow, that is a lot there, guys. Also, I have a fidget toy. It's in my Linktree. It's only 20 bucks, but these things are super cool and it floats. If you're good at it, it can actually float. I love that though. I really love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, I do storm chasing. Yes. I do more on the mesoscale chasing side, aka tornadoes, than I do anything else. Here. Yes, this is, thank you guys. Yes, this is called pivotal weather. Pivotal weather. Pivotal weather. This is called pivotal weather. Thank you, Beth, for subscribing on TikTok. Thank you, Beth. Subscribing on TikTok on Pivotal Weather. Do you think the commercial plan is worth the money over the hobbyist plan? Brady, I don't. I'm going to be honest with you, Brady. I really don't. They don't offer anything else. And I mean, like, if they allowed you to like have like a actual like zoomable map, that'd be super awesome, but they don't. And it's a big thing. Thank you guys for following. If you want another site to look at, there is the College of DuPage. Yeah, College of DuPage. That's actually where you can pull up a ton of place files. They have a lot of placement files up there. That's where they have level 2 data for NextRad, I believe, as well. Yeah, College of DuPage is really nice, and I believe they actually are the ones who started MedEd UCAR. I could be wrong. Andrew, do they with the commercial plan? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I'll have to look into that. I did not know that. Sparkly with Panther Paws. L with the lightning bolts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, guys, so what we are watching is, again, there is a chance here for a 50% chance of a cyclone formation over in the Atlantic. So, guys, this is what we are watching here now. We just have to see if this is actually going to come true or not. That's a big thing, is this could or could not come true. We have to just wait and see. It's going to be interesting to see if this will come true or what it will possibly do. See ya, Brady. See ya, buddy. Oh my God, Nate. Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Zoom, tropical West Atlantic. Yeah, you can. I just hate doing that. It's just so annoying. Like, the basin's nice, but yeah, you can go into your West Atlantic. I'm not a big fan though of like, I wish it was like more zoomable. I mean, nice thing is you can get the locality side. So it's going to be interesting, though, to see what could happen with this. Again, guys, I've already been talking about all of this here. I've been talking about all of this here, guys. Been talking here. You guys are super awesome in here. Is PA going to be out? Guys, Pennsylvania, I think we're going to be fine in Pennsylvania. I think we are going to be fine in Pennsylvania. My house flooded with a dahlia. People wanting a hurricane are ridiculous. L, I completely agree. Lisa, thank you for the rose. Tracy, thank you for a rose. I completely do agree on that aspect. I really do here. What about the wave swells on the coast? I'm hearing tsunami. I wouldn't say tsunami like, guys. Anyone saying tsunami like, I would really question their credibility, because like, what do you mean a tsunami like? Like what? What? Do you think there's gonna be thunderstorms in Miami though? I mean, it's possible. Anything could be possible, especially like for this. I want you guys to see this. You know, we're gonna have a lot of wind and a lot of moisture coming off, possibly of what would be Nigel. So yeah, I mean, anything would be possible with this. That's a fact. Anything could be possible, but thunderstorms, I mean, I don't see why someone would get panicking and worrying over thunderstorms. Did people get out of Burning Man? Yes, Burning Man did. Yes. Burning Man did. So yes. What about that other storm heading to New York crest? That's the one. That's this one. That is this that we're looking right here. That is what we are looking at with this. Yes. So yes, that is what we are looking at with this one. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in, Caitlin. Shar, how are you doing? How are you doing, Shar? Hello. How are you doing? So guys, okay, looking at chat. Sorry, I was clearing something up here. So looking, Shar. Everyone here. Hugo 2.0. Oh, I'll be right back. Have to go play. Lisa with the cap. Thank you for the cap. Thank you. Okay, good thing. I'm doing good, Shar. So let me go out to the Atlantic Basin here and show you guys. Sorry, I was trying to finish up some stuff for the new studio. I had Amazon. You know how Amazon is. So what we have here is what's appearing to be Lee and Margot, guys. Lee and Margot. And what we have coming up here is this. This could possibly be Nigel here. Possibly Nigel. Oh, thank you for the chili. Thank you. We do actually, hey guys, we got some data coming back from that drops node, and they are, oh, they're going to do a grid pattern, guys. Look at this grid pattern that they are planning on doing. This P3 Orion is wanting to do a grid pattern. We have the latest here. 124.3. So guys, this is a high-end category 3 hurricane right now. This is a high-end category 3. Dieters, I want to here. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the stream here soon. I'm going to take a break. Probably about 10 minutes, maybe a little sooner. Lisa with the hand heart. So I have to watch the copyright on YouTube. TikTok don't care. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to take a break here. Throw away some stuff. And then when we get closer to that 11 p.m. update, because I'm going to make a video in between here, I am going to get that made, uploaded, talk about Nigel a bit, and then I'll go live again. So guys, that's what I want to do here. But yeah, this is it. It's a bathroom break. I went down to go grab the bullhorn, but yeah, guys, let's aim for that. I am going to Blue Moon. It's still down near Puerto Rico. It's like right above Puerto Rico here. They're gonna drop drops nodes from that P3. How about we aim for like 11 to 11:30, like 11 to 11:30, guys? Okay, 11 to 11:30. Tap that follow button, guys. Tap that follow button here. Veronica with the crown. Thank you for the crown. Thank you. So guys, I'm going to take a break here. Let's aim for like 11:30 Eastern time, guys. I will see you guys then. Again, hit that follow button. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody else. Thank you. If you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. See you guys later tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you.